Hello, everybody. What is happening? It is BigJackFilms here. Welcome to another live stream. It has been a while. Hope everybody is well today. Who is in the chat? Who do we have? We have Honey Bear. Hello. I know you've been looking forward to this. We have Joseph Jersey. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Hi, Shark King, good to see you. Star Master, Geek Universe. So, yeah, it's been a while. So what the hell's been happening? Where's the live streams? I took a very long break. Short, simple version. I have been knee deep on Jurassic Park. Plus summer's here. I've been doing some other stuff. It has been crazy. And on this glorious evening, I will be basically saying that tomorrow I will be making my journey to G-Fest in Chicago. If you guys do not know, G-Fest is the ultimate Godzilla kaiju convention, and I'm going to be there with a lot of my friends and a lot of our collaborators, just to name the people coming. If you guys have not seen the announcement video, I'm going to be there with Josh, the MP64, Ultra Mission Production. I'm going to be there with Sean, JT is Reborn. Not sure if Ryan's coming. I know that Pierce, Cinematic Trash, is going to be there, along with, for the first time coming to G-Fest, Brock and Dean from Lightpost Films, Pandemic. They're coming to the convention, along with Richter, who you might have seen the Jurassic World Evolution review that we distributed here on the channel. He will be attending, among a bunch of other people. There are a lot of people who are coming to this con. And it's really the first time we're going to be getting together, essentially. And with that said, I should also point out that we are going to be screening the 10th anniversary special on Friday at 1:30. It's going to be part of the Fan Film Festival. We'll see you guys all there. It is a 2.5 hour film worth checking out. It's our second screening at G-Fest it's calling, actually. And we hope you guys can come check that out. On top of that, about maybe doing a fan get together. I think that'd be kind of cool to do. I'm thinking on a Saturday or even Friday. Trying to figure out what day we're going to be doing the Galloping Ghost Arcade. It's great to see all of our fans there as many as we can in a meetup, and we got some stuff planned. So there's that. Outside of that, some other announcements to make. I will be the trailer for Jurassic World Campertations, the review of the next Jurassic Park Legacy reviews will be coming out Friday, and then on top of that, the episode is done. My review and thoughts on Camp Cretaceous and a little something extra at the end is available right now on Patreon. You can watch it right now. There will be an announcement Friday of when the next episode's going to drop, but you can check out the trailer Friday and see the episode right now on Patreon. So that is, turn down the volume. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's turn down that music audio. There we go. But yeah, so that is happening. You can see all the new stuff on Patreon. We're going to post new stuff soon. A lot's happening. And I'm actually, right now, today, we're going to also be simultaneously editing the next episode. I've got a little bit of time. And the next episode, the third one's actually going to be a little relatively short. So it gives us time to edit. So with that said, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everybody I know is excited for G-Fest this year. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great to see all the fans again. I look forward to G-Fest every year. This time I'm well prepared. It's going to be amazing. So there's that. But who do we have in the chat here? We have Dad. Hi. Good to see you. Max Parker. Good to see you. Again, Shark King. A lot of people in the chat today. Toon King. I have not seen Castle in the Sky, but I know the song. The song's great. Adventures of Kevinville and Family Friends. Good to see you here, man. Good to see everybody here. Again, thank you so much, Honey Bear, for sponsoring the chat through Patreon. But then on top of that, too, so just to clarify in the chat, this is not a question Q&A. Please try to refrain from that. You can ask us what our opinions are, short version, but if you ask us for a review, we're really going to try to push our Patreon more, that if you want us to review something, you have to go support that. Super chats are always welcome. We really appreciate it on our end to keep the funding of the productions going. And just keep it simple, keep it fun, and all that. Thoughts on the Wolfman? I like it. I cannot believe that flopped. I will not be working on COG 40 years later as I have other projects. All right, no worries, man. And you're outside the U.S. Oh, if you're on vacation, have fun. Hi, Mesozoic Mind. Wow, good to see you here. I've seen you have been active on our channel with the Jurassic Park Legacies, which, by the way, guys, hope everybody enjoyed the first episode. That was a hoot and a holler to put together. That was a hassle, and we got the second episode out now. A little shorter than the first one, but you're going to get your money's worth with the opening and the ending and our overall thoughts on the Netflix stuff. So there's that. Very glad to see you liked Inside Out 2. I would recommend Inside Out 1. Yes, Honey Bear and I will be watching the first one when I come back from G-Fest, because I am now kind of invested in this series. I really liked it. I really loved the second one. I haven't even seen the first one, and I could get into it right away. Have you seen the updates of the new Jurassic Park movie? I have been keeping up with the updates on Jurassic Park 7 immensely, and I am very excited. I'm actually a bit more hyped for this than Dominion. I think director Gareth Edwards, great choice. I think writer David Kemp coming back, fantastic. I love how it's a sequel to Dominion, that they're gonna fix some stuff, hopefully, in the story. And Scarlett Johansson, I'm all in. She's a fan, I'm a fan, we're all good. So, yeah, that is going to be interesting. Thoughts on Shell from Road to El Dorado? Oh, if you go check my Instagram and see my stories from Anime North, get a little idea. And I think Honey Bear would vouch for me. Let me just put it like this. I've been tinkering with reviewing that, Nisa. I have been, if you've seen my reviews, I've been kind of teasing maybe reviewing it. And I have plans. I don't know when, but I have an idea. We have a little idea in the head. As William Shakespeare always said in Shakespeare in Love to Geoffrey Rush, it's like, Shakespeare, no, seriously, where is my play? And he would just say, it's all looks safe in here. That is my response. We have an idea, and it's all in here. So, let's see what happens there. Great question, by the way. Shrek 5, yes, I am aware of Shrek 5. I'll jump on the hype, even though, what's funny is, I'm not the biggest Shrek fan. I like the first one, I like the second one, and after that, I don't give a shit. Shrek 3 was awful. Shrek 4 was okay, but forgotten about, and then way too many specials. I did like the new Puss in Boots. The first one was okay. But I am all for 5th Shrek. I'm all for continuing the story, gaining those nostalgia dollars. Give me something good here. I really want to see where the story goes from here. So yeah, let's answer some questions. Wow, there's a lot of questions about the review for the last episode. My favorite part is when you mentioned Walking with Dinosaurs. I love Walking with Dinosaurs, the BBC show. That was a great series. Yes, I am aware of the revival. I am looking forward to see what they do with it. It's going to be great. I'm seeing Despicable Me 4, which I'm really excited to plan to see, but my friends from Cinema Club, best Memento Reunite. Interesting enough, Starmaster, I'm not the biggest fan of those movies. I saw the first one, and that was enough for me to say, I don't need to watch the rest. I kind of get why it's a franchise. It's good for little kids, but it's not really my thing. And I'll say this, the best extended lore of the franchise for me, I like the ride at Universal Studios, the one that replaced Hanna-Barbera. I'm okay with that. I actually do like that ride. I will say that. That is all I'll say about this movie. Did you ever get to see 1984 Raymer film Splash? Oh, with Tom Hanks? I am aware of it. I have not watched it yet. If you go to my Patreon and support our opening nights, maybe I'll talk about Splash. I'm actually gonna renew my Disney Plus subscription soon. Have I seen Ultraman Rising? I have not. I've heard the thing is, Ultraman's, I guess, going now more open public consciousness. It's now like a big thing, a hip thing, and can I be honest and say I don't like franchises when they go hip. I'm 50-50 on, but I've heard good things about it. I've not been a big Ultraman guy, but yeah. When's the next Jurassic Park Legacy video? You will see a trailer with the announcement on Friday, Toon King. I'll be at G-Fest on Friday. Might say hi. Oh, excellent! We do not have a booth, Mesozoic Mind. We will be screening our fan film, Ready Player One storyline, 10th anniversary special. But we'd love to see you. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, this is an interesting question. I should answer this right now. Sammy says, why did you use the AI Richard Attenborough voice? So the behind-the-scenes story behind that is that one of the themes of Season 8 that we are going to be discussing, which has been prominent the last year and a half, has been the rise of AI. And its pros and its cons. What do I think of AI? I think it can be beneficial, but it's being used for a lot of bad things. I think we've opened Pandora's box on that, where it's going to be tough to close and going to be tough to regulate for a little bit. That being said, you have to use it appropriately. And here, because we are discussing AI and because we are using it for comedy and we are using it to discuss it, it's appropriate. And yes, we found, so the story is that we had been tinkering with the idea of using John Hammond in this story. And we didn't know how to do it, whether it be a clone, whether it be something. So we thought, okay, AI hologram. So AI technology meets Hatsune Miku. That was sort of our concept. And the AI site we had used, which was UberDuck, which was mostly made by people who do YouTube poops, they had used Richard Attenborough's voice samples from the Jurassic Park Trespasser game. And there's tons of outtakes of this that they used to make sentences and everything. Now, when we were starting to get the lines going, but then the website shut down because of copyright issues. So we hit a bit of a snag and we couldn't find a replacement in time. So it was actually Josh's idea to say, well, how about just a glitch in the system where he turns into like Stephen Hawking's voice? I'm like, I mean, at the time, we didn't know about the shit Stephen Hawking has recently been in the news for, which we'll not discuss, but we thought that's pretty funny. So we switched him over to, so we say he's half Richard Attenborough and half Poyo. Poyo from the top of the fourth wall. That was sort of our idea with that. So he's going to switch here and there. So we're not using too much of the voice, but we are using it where it's appropriate for a gag. What day are you getting there? I'm going to be getting there Friday at 1 o'clock on the dot right before my premiere. So I might be a little late, guys. Anybody who's attending the premiere at 1:30, please just watch it. I will be there as soon as possible. I will meet everybody even afterwards, and I'll say thank you and all that shit. But and anybody, go ahead and record it. Please record it. Record the audience reactions. I want to do a laugh track. That'd be great. I thought you were against AI. I am against it taking over voice acting. But because of the context of what we're doing here, it's appropriate. I don't like it being used for voice work, but I do like it being used to discuss things, especially with certain stuff going on. Is the Casper movie the worst movie you ever seen or not? You know what? The Casper movie from like 94, 95? I love that movie. That movie's awesome. Less can be said about the sequels. Thank you so much, Honeybeard, for that. First dinosaur that's confirmed for the new Jurassic Park Firefall. I am aware of that. I did see the leak. Somebody has been on the set revealing stuff. I'm all for the sequel. Hi, Curtis. Good to see ya. Do you think they should remake Carnosaur? A TV HBO special in the vein of Game of Thrones and or a movie? Yes, please. I want a remake. I'm confused. I thought you hated Shrek. I mean, I think it's overrated, is my only thing with Shrek. Let's see here. Also, yes, I'm all for it. I like how it's continuity with the first one. I was a little skeptical. Not a fan of the music choice, even though, like, it's a good trailer, and I think we're so back. I have seen the trailers that use covers of Now We Are Free by Hans Zimmer, and I'm like, that is way better. Those are way better trailers to get the hook on the nostalgia going, but weird. It's a weird music choice. I've already answered that. Thoughts on the original Nightmare on Elm Street? Would you believe I've never seen it? I've seen clips, but never the whole thing. When I saw Walking Down that baby, I loved it. Thoughts on La Brea Tar Pits? I have not seen it. I've never visited. I know of it. I've never really looked into it. I have not. I have no desire to really see it unless, again, some movies I will go see if Honeybear wants to see it. Like Inside Out 2, I was thinking about it. I was on the fence, but Honeybear got me into it. I'm like, all right, I loved it. Thank you so much, Honeybear. Really appreciate that. A lot of people are asking me about this movie before. Once I'm back in the U.S., I'll work on the script. Awesome. What are your thoughts on A Quiet Place? I have not seen it. Should mention the movie's made by the same people that did Spy. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Concern for Jurassic World 4. What are your concerns? That it's just going to be the same shit that we've seen in the last 3 movies. It's time for a change. It's time for a dancing story. I don't mind nostalgia, but just keep to consistency with the story is all I want. Can you review Flusher's Popeye the Sailor meets Sinbad and the Sailor, at least the features a King Kong reference? Is that it? I think I remember that cartoon. I don't remember watching it. I mean, I remember some of it, but I don't remember a Kong part. Weird. Are you going to review Godzilla X Kong? Yes, that will be episode 99. That is the plan. It's episode 99. Just wanted to say that you're great in your recent King Kong video. I want to say thank you for your service since you were... Oh, yes! That's to my dad. Dad, 75th Airborne Rangers in Vietnam. Guys, go check out what his battalion did. They served their country well. Love my dad so much. Oh, Jack, Disney's Dinosaurs on Disney+. Yes, I am aware. It's Disney, so of course it's going to be. Hey, hipster Hoobity Jag! I'm looking forward to seeing you at the con as well. It's going to be great. After watching your storyline 10 times... Oh, dude, that's... Yo, Honeyberry, you gotta catch up with Starmaster. I've been watching your storyline 10 times on playlist. I will keep it to myself, but I will see where the story will go. Alright, cool. So you're starting to figure things out. My most anticipated film of 2025 as far as Zootopia 2, Dogman movie, and the new Jurassic Park. Yeah. Thank you so much, Honeybear. Twisters is coming out next week. I am looking forward to seeing that. I've already heard it's gotten very, very positive reviews. Looking forward to it. Good to see you, Dad. Thanks for coming in. Do you think you could review the movie Castle in the Sky? Again, put me on Patreon, and I will consider it. Might be my first jab at Studio Ghibli. Another Jurassic World movie is the last Jurassic World movie on the 2025. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Good. I will see you at G-Fest. I would like to interview you. Absolutely. I'm all for interviews. I'll never say no to the camera, as Dudley Moore would say in The Mighty Kong. Just gotta make a time for it. Let me know. I'm all for interviews. It's gonna be great. Do you know there's going to be a Sesame Street movie? Really? Well, it's going to be hard to follow that bird and Elmo and Grouchland. Yes, I saw that in the theaters. I'm not ashamed of it. I think Mandy Patinkin was a great villain. And who was the garbage queen who sang that Lion King-ish song? It's a catchy tune. It's a decent movie. Disney Plus has never been showing version of Splash. Yes, I am aware of the censored version. Carnosaur, that classic dinosaur movie. Yep. Let's see. Have you seen the trailer? I have seen the trailers. Looking forward to it. Okay. So, you'll find out in my review of the next Jurassic Park Legacy. I can't say any more than that. AI is something I don't want in my film journey, but I only use it for image concepts and writing concepts. Yeah, I agree. It's not really something I use for... Okay, let me say this. Some AI stuff I use for jokes and stuff, but it's like YouTube moves. But in terms of using it publicly for visuals, no. Concept art to visualize something you can't really project, that's not a bad idea. But there are some areas where AI I think can be used appropriately. You think Hollywood is going bad? I think there is starting to become a bit of a potential return. I'm seeing it kind of go up again, but very slightly. I'm being very cautious about that. I went to the movie Inside Out. Yeah, it's a great movie. I'll admit, I did tear up at the end. Let's see here. What about Freddy vs. Jason? That one's okay. I will make mention of it in my next review, but I'll say this. It's a very expensive game to buy in the secondhand market. I can't afford it. If somebody wants to graciously donate it to me, I'll take it. But I'm not paying, what is it, like $75 to $100 for that game? Fuck that. Let's see here. Disney, okay, Jesus, wow, we got a lot of comments here. We're gonna have to skip it here. Oh, you got a puppy! Yay! Again, thank you so much for that Patreon, Honey Bear. Love walking with dinosaurs. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to in 2025. It's kind of crazy. I have a funny idea. Add the B movie and Richard Nixon to your story. What, Jazz? I'd probably just squish him. I have been on the fence with that. I've seen a lot of reviews. I've seen clips. What do you think the next MonsterVerse movie in 3 years? Looking forward to it. It's an announcement, but there's no script yet. Let's see here. I want to, but I can't find anywhere that's screening it. Let's see. Thoughts on, I don't know who that is. Thoughts on the Bronx Zoo. Never been to the Bronx Zoo. Who do you think would win in a 3-way fight? Rexy, Spinosaurus, or Gigo? If you watch that Jurassic World fan alternate ending, there's my 2 cents, because that was perfect. I got a new laptop now. I'm gonna laugh at the Teddy video. Oh, awesome, Matthew. I'm glad you liked that. That was just something I've been posting a lot of old TikTok videos because I just need to pad out the channel. T-plot. Jack, ever heard of the legacy Twitch streamer? Just let you know, he's the biggest person on earth, and if he jumps, it will cause an earthquake. Oh, God. Have I heard? Yes, wow, everybody's catching up on all the comments. Okay, I think we're caught up. My God, we've got a lot of people. Have you seen the footage of the new Indiana Jones game? Looks interesting. I mean, I don't play any modern games, but let's see what happens when it comes out. Pixar, I love Pixar. Has it gone downhill a little bit? Yeah, I don't really pay attention. But, okay, with that said, let's get to, we're 23 minutes in. We need to start getting into editing here. So let's go to our Pinnacle studio, and we're gonna get started on this shit. Let's see, share, and hopefully you guys can see me. I'll put myself in the corner there. Whoop. But yeah, I'm working on this episode right now. Hopefully you guys can hear it. And yeah, be sure to check out our Patreon. Peter, really appreciate it, Honey Bear. And also super chats are welcome. Helps fund the show. But let's say, I have not seen Frost Nixon. I'll say that. I would love to see that. So like the Lego Adventurers line. Anyway, let's get started.
4?
Hopefully you guys can hear this one.
The giant predator of the literal Jurassic attacks, the established family must escape its practical...
Yeah, so I recorded this a couple of days ago. And this episode, the third one's going to be really short, by the way.
The established family must escape.
This one's going to be really short.
And as the giant predator of the literal Jurassic attacks, the established family must escape its practical jaws and must escape its...
There we go.
Practical... It's...
There we go. Here. It's really just about deleting the fat, like I always say with here. It's all about trimming it. How hours are you going to be at GFest? So again, I'm going to be there around 1 o'clock Friday, and I'm going to be there all 3 days. We're starting our journey tomorrow, and we're going to be we're starting our journey tomorrow. We're going to be going halfway to London, Ontario, and then we're going to 6 o'clock in the morning go from London to Chicago. We're going to try to beat all the traffic and shit, but we'll be there soon. Hopefully for this premiere. That is my biggest scare.
We must escape its practical jaws and survive as the dinosaurs have now entered England. So, long story short, in my first impressions, I was actually surprised when this short canonical...
There we go, okay.
Actually surprised.
But hope everybody's been good. And also, low-key, if you guys want me to react to something, make sure it's appropriate. Send me a super chat, and I'll take a look.
When this short canonical film dropped after the disastrous disappointment of Fallen Kingdom.
Thoughts on Venom? I haven't seen any of the films, so I have really no opinion. Got a question. Should Disney and animated adaptation of Dinotopia happen? That would be interesting if they could pull that off. Let's see. I don't blame you since it's short. Yeah, ironically it's short. But the reason why this review is short because I was planning to talk about the second short film, but I'm going to save that for the finale. And that being said, also, this one's going to be probably the more plot than review, but we'll have to see when we see it all assembled. You think you could play Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs as a stream, as a video game? I'd have to get the game. That'd be interesting. Somebody sends me the game. That'd be cool. Is Bradley coming to G-Fest? Unfortunately, we tried, but he couldn't get his passport on time. So poor Brad, unfortunately, cannot make it, but hopefully next year. He might come to Fan Expo, though, which will be my next convention after G-Fest. And that'll be in Toronto. And, interesting news, James is going to be there. I haven't seen James in a couple of years. Everybody catch up and chill. And, yeah. Looks like the new Jurassic movie is wrapped up filming in time. Did they just wrap today? Awesome. They're probably going to be, like, going somewhere else. We're going to be doing a lot of location shooting, I think, for the next month. And then they're probably going to go into studio space. That's normally how that shit works. On my way to G-Fest, hope we cross paths. I will hopefully see you there, Eric. That'll be great to see you guys. Jurassic Park The Hunted is a game for Tarek. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that survival game. Have you watched Kong Skull Island? I have reviewed it, SpongeBob, Mr. SpongeBlush. Check it out. I've seen Kong Skull Island many a times. I would love to get him on, but he's a very busy guy, and, don't know what, I mean, I could probably get him to, like, you know, do some, like, cameo stuff. I mean, it'd be cool, but I really doubt it. Is the newest Jurassic film going to feature Sorna? Maybe. Be cool if we went back to Site B. We've had Site A for, like, 4 films now. It's time to balance it out with Site B again. Okay, so where were we? Alright. Animatronics. Short socket. There we go. Review. Go back in here. And just drag this in. Is the newest, let's see. Thoughts on Brock Lesnar from WWE? I don't know who that is. I don't watch wrestling. Alright. So we're gonna edit some stuff here.
Focuses on a campsite in the mountains known as Big Rock. Here we see a family in Pearson, Salvador. But during the night, camp is invaded by uninvited guests, bane of a herd of dinosaurs migrating from the coast of Lockwood Manor. How many times are they going to get this on? It's been 30 years and they still haven't figured out this technique.
Sorry, I can add a little joke here. I'm trying to pad it out too a little bit. Thank you so much, Honey Bear. This is something I think we can agree and disagree. Tim Burton, Batman films are better. Oh, you're gonna have fighting words with Honey Bear, Star Master.
Man.
Yeah, like that. That's funny. I heard that the new Walking with Dinosaurs episodes will have dinosaurs from Portugal. Wow! Hey! There's the hype train, the first super chat. Thank you so much, Honey Bear. Really appreciate that. Woo! Let's freaking go. Let's keep that super chat up, guys. Really appreciate that. I'm going to keep that on screen, actually. So there you go. Kudos to Honey Bear for sharing that. Really appreciate it. I wish I could thumbs up it, but I kind of can't. Well, I kind of can. There we go. Got that thumbs up, which is cool. Hi, Vincent. Good to see you. What did I miss and what was busy cooking dinner? I already had dinner. I had a Caesar salad. I had my own tree stars.
Most prominently, I've heard of Vestudoceratops.
Okay, there we go. So that works out.
Granted, the...
Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty short review, actually, guys. Thank you so much, Honey Bear. Really appreciate it. Let's keep that hype train of super chats going. Let's see if we can get a little drive going. Woo!
Granted, the movie did well, but it felt like we needed to wait a bit to see what happens in the next installment. But to hold us over, it was nice to see Colin Trevorrow, who directed the first Jurassic World, and later Dominion, coming in to give us that very... to get
Yeah, so it's just about, again, trimming the fat.
Minion coming in.
I'm almost done writing a feature film script. Wow, Vincent, congrats! Looking forward to it. Can I just say that I'm equal in liking a portrayal of Batman on film, except for Ben Affleck? Yeah, I know, Ben Affleck was okay. I just saw the trailer for the new indie game. It should have been the 5th film. Maybe. So maybe it's my paranoia, but the way you said how you talk about chaos theory, in the camp condition, that is no wonder you didn't like it. I'll respect your opinion. Again, that's so mind. If you go to my Patreon right now, you can watch the episode. Just have to donate $1 or more. You can see it in advance. So there you go. Hopefully, that'll settle your fears and calm your nerves. I love Cloverfield. Cloverfield's fucking awesome.
Coming in to give us that very, coming in to give us that very,
Just about trimming the fat tonight.
Coming in to give us this very entertaining surprise, which aired.
By the way, spoilers for my opinion on the short.
On both. Aired on both.
Just minor spoilers, guys, for what's coming up.
Both television and YouTube simultaneously. At the time, nobody knew this was happening, and honestly, that's for the better, because this short film...
Oh. This is going to be probably the shortest review of the series.
Because short films like this...
There we go.
The better, because...
Just about trimming it. Right now I'm watching Die Hard with a Vengeance as a Christmas in July thing. Interesting. Thank you so much, Honey Bear. Keep those super chats up. I'll live. Ghostbusters is okay. I like the new ones, though. I'm broke for G-Fest, so I'll be patient. No worries, man. Maybe when you come back next month, just $1 or more, guys, on Patreon.
For the better, because short films like this that are canon to the series are a new but welcoming concept to the franchise. Beforehand, we had seen the franchise.
Alright. We're getting there.
Beforehand.
Thank you so much, Honey Bear. Really appreciate that. In fact, let's get this cheer going on. Super chats are welcome. Yep, there's Honey Bear monitoring everything. I will be seeing Beetlejuice. The trailers got me hooked, and I do want to see the first one, which I've never fully watched.
Beforehand, we had to see.
Let's see. I don't care for Sausage Party. I don't even think I've even seen the first one.
Beforehand, we had seen.
A lot of beforehands, isn't there? That'd be cool to do a DVD collection video someday. It's just a lot.
Beforehand, we had seen fan films.
Have you Universal have I seen? Don't know if I have. There we go.
Fan films and shorts trying to weave their way into this.
No worries, David. We're just editing the next Jurassic Park, and we're hyping up the hype train for G-Fest. Also, super chats are welcome. This Saturday, I'm going to meet Dino, Don, Lisa at a dinosaur park. Nice! In New Jersey. Sounds fun.
Series, but being from Universal themselves, and shorts trying to weave their way into the series.
Okay.
Seeing fan films, and shorts trying to weave their way into the series, but being from Universal themselves was actually kind of respected.
We're getting there.
affected, and the short itself stayed true to the Jurassic legacy, prominently more.
Lightyear was my least favorite animated film. I've heard nothing but that. I will not be watching Lightyear. Who do you idolize as a filmmaker? Okay, so my top tier filmmakers, Vincent, are George Lucas, Peter Jackson, Steven Spielberg. I like some of J.J. Abrams' stuff. Matt Reeves is getting up there. Really respect people like Marion C. Cooper of the past, John Gellerman, I don't think who else, filmmaker-wise. Mel Brooks I really like. I think he's a very funny man. I like when he ever puts out a comedy. That's really about it. Those are really some of my top-tier directors. I also do like J.A. Bayona. J.A. Bayona is a great director.
More than the last installment. Prominently more than the last installment at the time, with the original film's tension and terrors, amazing cinematography and lighting, great use of practical effects.
Yeah, everybody say that's the thing. Like, I have to tell, like, I rewatched the short a few times. Battle of Big Rock's fantastic. Mine are Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Sam Raimi, De Laurentiis. De Laurentiis is more of a producer than he is a director.
Great use of.
But I do admire Dino De Laurentiis and what he stood for.
Practical effects for a short like this. Use of practical effects. Use of practical effects. Great use of practical effects.
We hacked and we slashed and we got rid of all the fat. I'm also looking forward to G-Fest. It's going to be a really good time. Really appreciate that, Honey Bear. Keep that up. What are your top tier special effects wizards? Ooh, I mean, ILM, Stan Winston, Weta. Anything Weta does is amazing. And Digital Domain, the top tier.
Effects for a short like this. And even this little family I bought for the most part.
There we go. Minor thought on M. Night Shyamalan was your favorite. No. M. Night Shyamalan, ding dong. Oh God. Edgar Wright is okay. Oh, Ang Lee's another good one. I like Ang Lee. I love the Popeye movie, Vincent. Everybody hates it. I love it.
For the most part.
I'm glad Red Letter Media kind of re-brought it up because I kind of forgot it existed. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good movie. I do know I just don't like Food Fight movie. I'd love to say some things about that, Kevin. Thoughts on Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef? I don't pay attention to current celebrity dramas and gossips. Not a fan of that TMZ crowd. I loved the dinosaur ride. In fact, I think it scared me more than the Jurassic Park ride.
There isn't much to talk about in characters, but I'll give major props to the small cast on this one. The small cast.
Alright.
Cast on this one for not only showing.
And we're really getting there, guys. This is going to be a very smooth sailing. We might even get the audio done tonight, hopefully. If you decide to get rid of Gallaghar as your villain for the series, might as well just pull Star Wars Heir to the Empire and make Cobra Commander main villain. David, are you the one who's like sipping for Cobra? Cobra will be back. We have plans for the villains. We just can't say when and what's going on.
This one for not only showing.
We're also going to be introducing some new villains as well at some point.
Incredible talent, but really working off each other and giving us much more expansion to to the Jurassic expansion world that to the Jurassic world that shows even the world that
just about trimming the fat. Big chunk right there. Oh.
A world that shows even the average Joe what it takes to survive a dinosaur attack. It kind of reminds me of films like Grizzly, which, while a ripoff of Jaws, or for that matter, Jaws.
Yeah, Battle for Big Rock kind of reminded me of one of those like killer animal movie ripoffs where it takes place at a camp, where it's trying to be both Jaws and Friday the 13th. Oh God, really? I think, isn't Angry Birds just kind of old now? Nobody really plays that anymore.
Rip off of Jaws, or for that matter, any particular killer animal, or any particular.
Does anybody even play Angry Birds anymore? If the game's even, remember Flappy Bird? I think it's called Flappy Bird. Nobody even talks about that anymore. Transporters 1, I don't know. After Rise of the Beast, that looks like a downgrade. The band Creed? I didn't know that was a band. I thought it was a movie.
Or animal movie.
I love The Valley of Gwangi. Great, man. I think that's going to be one of my next Harryhausen films when I get a chance. I really want to talk about that movie. The fact that SpongeBob is 25. Bro, that makes me feel old. I was there when Rugrats was a thing, and that's 30. My God. Whew. Also, we're going through a massive heat wave, folks. Like, it's been bad.
In particular killer animal movie, it's pretty cool to see here.
Alright, we're getting there.
What I will say is that the dinosaurs are well represented here.
I'm also going to change the music a little bit. Switch it up. There we go. Really? They're going to be ending it? Oh, that'd be sad as fuck. I must confess, I'm the one sipping for Cobra Commander, a great villain, watching him in the old cartoon, especially now. We want to do more with Cobra, we're just trying to find the right time of when. Yeah, I haven't even watched the first one, and I refuse to believe it exists. Mufasa 2019, Shere Khan. Shere Khan! Because Lion King sucked. Alright, anyway, let's get back to it.
Yeah, sure, we get to see cameos from other dinosaurs in the end credits, but it's cool to see the likes of two dinosaurs that are either not really well known. So two dinosaurs that are...
Again, guys, if you guys want to shoot some super chats, that'd be great. And then on top of that, any super chats that want me to react to something, please do so. We'll react to it. Do you think, I caught that question, do you think ABGN is gonna, or do you think James is gonna retire ABGN? That's up to him, ultimately. It would be the end of an era. 20 years of doing the nerd. I would respect him for that, but he's still going strong, and I'm happy for him. Why do I feel like I want Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles to be in the same universe as Rise of the Beasts? Well, technically, Starmaster, Hasbro does own Power Rangers, and they just did a deal with Playmates. And on top of that, Playmates owns Ninja Turtles. I'm thinking something might be happening. It would not shock me if Hasbro buys Playmates. It would not shock me. Thoughts on reviewing Walking with Dinosaurs in October? Probably not going to have enough time. I've already planned out my Halloween special. I was thinking about doing more Universal Monsters, but we actually might maybe kind of very tight on time. But I do have a good alternative for Halloween special, which is a script already written for an episode we were planning. I sip for Princess Jasmine. So do I. I think Android 18, while hot, is very over-sexualized. I mean, Sammy, I'll say this. I've talked to Meredith McCoy about this. She has seen many of great fan art. She's not a fan of the other fan art. She is not a fan of that, and I kind of agree with her. I'm partial because I think there is a lot of analyzing the character, which I'm not the biggest fan of either. I think it is a little disgusting, but yeah, like I like fan art, just not that fan art. Thank you so much, Honeybee. I really appreciate that. Let's keep that up there and keep it going. G-Fest is this weekend. Should be fun. I can't wait to go back. Yeah, me too. Can't wait to see it, JT. We got some plans. Got some ideas.
Stories that are either not really well known or infamous, but never introduced in the series.
Yes, this is where we talk about the dinosaurs. Wow, we're making good time. Like, this is already a 3-minute review. Let's see. Now we're at 5 minutes. Here we go.
The Natsu...
See, I can't say Natsutoceratops. It took me a while to pronounce that when I was rehearsing the script. Do you think 2025 is going to be a big year for dinosaurs? I mean, we have Jurassic Park. When is that War Dinosaur movie happening? And then, we have a game, right? It's going to be interesting if they do more dinosaur stuff that year. Have I played the horror game Outlast? I have not. Do you know every single dinosaur for Jurassic Park? Not all of them. In fact, I'll say this. I might be applying for a job soon at a little museum downtown. Not the ROM, another place. And it's a good time for me to catch up on my paleontology. I think I'm due for a rehash of what's been happening.
The Natsutoceratops are a welcome addition to the series. Granted, it's...
That's a Park Survival. Looks like a fun game.
The new species that was recently discovered, and it's kind of questionable how InGen or Biosyn.
Alright, we're getting there. Again, anybody in Super Chat want me to react to something, be sure to, Super Chat in.
And or Biosyn got the DNA samples to make these creatures in a short period of time, but it's cool to see other Ceratopians outside of the Triceratops make an appearance in the series. Yeah, sure, in Fallen Kingdom we saw the series. Yeah, sure, in
Final Kingdom. That's the alternate. That's a ripoff title.
Sure. In Fallen Kingdom, we saw other.
I'm glad you don't like that type. Yeah, it's insane, and some people who do certain art are insane. And I hope if the artist is not into shit like that, that they're well compensated in pay.
Saw other Ceratopians, yet no love for the Styracosaurus. What the hell, guys?
Yeah, I keep forgetting. You know what? I know of Pachyrhinosaurus, but I forget all the other Ceratopians that are it's between, like, what is it, Syngoceratops or something? I don't... Tricipoplots. I don't know half the only Ceratopians I know in both film and paleontology for me, I know Triceratops, Torosaurus, Styracosaurus, Pachyrhinosaurus, Protoceratops, Microceratops, I know Camarasaurus, I know, I think I said Torosaurus, I know Natsutoceratops. I can't remember what the other Ceratopians are in Fallen Kingdom. It's very hard to know what's what. Oh, I also know Ionosaurus. I do know Ionosaurus from Dinosaur Planet, which is a great series. I just looked up Primitive War and the movies coming out. Wow, we are going to get a new, a bunch of dinosaur movies this year. Baryonyx is another good one, and I know about the Suchomimus. Now think bigger. Baryonyx. Actually, you know what? Let's take a break for a sec. I want to quickly show off some stuff that I've recently obtained. First of all, from Honey Bear. She got me this at this arcade, which is really cool. It's a cute little Triceratops plushie. It's a little baby. I saw this, and I was thinking, this is very Jurassic Park 1 merchandise plushie. It's so cute. Look at that. It's so adorable. Thank you so much, Honey Bear. We had a name for him, but I don't think I could say it on stream. But fuck it. We called him Horny. He's so adorable, God. But with that said, I also found this today. I found this at a Value Village for about $15. Like, I don't know if this is normally how much they are in retail, but I got the Micheal Indominus Rex. Found him. He has no batteries, but he looks great. I just picked him up recently, and I really like how he came out. I still need to get the Brachiosaurus and the Apatosaurus and the Mechaninosaurus for my Jurassic Park collection. But yeah, I just picked him up. He is super freaking cool. Very much better than the Hasbro one. In fact, let me pull out the Hasbro one, which I just did a comparison. This is the Hasbro one from 2015. This thing, I like its rubber texture, but it's a terrible figure. This thing can barely stand. This thing is awful. But look at the comparisons. Like, come on, this is the winner, guys. I don't know, has the Hammond Collection made the Indominus yet? Let me know, but this figure, regardless, is really cool, and just in comparison. So, yeah, and now you can make them just make out, or you make like, What happened to the sibling? She ate it. No, I just thought I'd show those off, but yeah, I picked those up recently. Yeah, the Hasbro toys suck. They're really bad. Anyway, back to streaming, back to business. Let's get back to business here. Oh shit, okay. Where is the super chat? Here we go. Yes, don't rat me out. Yeah, he is the most adorable plushie ever. Let's see here. Okay. So, moving on.
Oh, guys, what the Natsunoceratops is? Well,
Stegoceratops, I actually kind of wish was in the movies. It actually has grown on me.
In addition, it's kind of reminding me of the Torosauruses from Walking with Dinosaurs.
This is getting out of hand. Now, there are two of them. We should not have made this bargain. Stegoceratops? It's cool. I like it. Let's go change the music again. Let's see. Alright, here we go.
Not to mention, the baby, of course, being kind of adorable. However, the most prominent dinosaur...
Have you seen James Rolfe's other series, like, You Know What's Bullshit and Cinemassacre Video? Oh, I love those. Those are great. His channel's amazing.
However, the most infamous...
We're getting there, guys. I can't say, Sammy. You'll find out in my review. Thoughts on Toho monsters you would want to come back? Gorosaurus I would love to see come back. I have not played Bendy. I don't even know what that is.
However, the most infamous and prominent dinosaur in this short is none other than the Allosaurus, and this time a full-grown specimen. In the previous film Fallen Kingdom, we had only seen juvenile species.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is with Allosaurus in Jurassic World in the franchise, can I be honest and say it's probably the most generic design? I much preferred the one from Walking with Dinosaurs. I much preferred the ones from the older films, like from stop-motion days of Harryhausen. But the Allosaurus, I'm not a fan of the Allosaurus design in the World films. I think it's too generic. I mean, it's cool looking, but it feels like a hybrid. It doesn't feel like a Allosaurus, per se.
On and off the island, and sees on.
I heard Colin Trevorrow took Stegoceratops out of Jurassic World, thought make the Indominus less important in the film. Yeah, I mean, I still want to see all the deleted scenes from these films in public. I mean, we got the Godzilla Akira Takarada cameo at long last, but I'm waiting to see the footage cut. Actually, you know what? Something I might do for G-Fest 2026. I might do a 10th anniversary panel for Kong, because I know Billy DeBoss is doing a 10th anniversary thing for Godzilla Battle Royale. I might actually do something for Kong. Let's see.
Species on and off the island, and its only appearance in other parts of the franchise. Its only appearance up.
All right. I've tried it, great man. It's okay. Have you ate at Rainforest Cafe? I love Rainforest Cafe. That shit's great. I've been to a few of them.
Its only appearance in other parts of the franchise was both in different variants of the book.
It's okay. It's good for the animatronics, Vincent. I love the Chucky movies, Max. I'm a fan of the first one. I kind of like the second one. The third one's okay. Love Bride of Chucky. Didn't care for Seed. I didn't see any of the recent ones. I'd seen bits of the show. The show looks okay. I like Chucky. He's cool. I didn't see the remake. The remake I heard was awful.
Both in different variants of the book. Both in different variants of the book, and in action figure form with toys by Kenner.
I much preferred the Kenner Allosaurus designs. Those were much better. That or the one that Hasbro put out in like 2009. That was a perfect Allosaurus. That was amazing. If you make Rampage part of it, that would be interesting too, King. My mom's friend's daughter is having a baby, and I gave one of my Hammond Collections dinosaurs. Nice! Congrats! One Jurassic Park extended cut I want to happen is The Lost World. I know about that, and I also know there's stuff in the first film that was also cut. Have you went Chuck E. Cheese 1977? I love Chuck E. Cheese. It's awesome. Do you think Guanji is an Allosaurus or T-Rex? I think it's a hybrid. You still have my figure arts Kong, by the way. Yes, I do, Sammy Tees. That was you who gave me that. Love it. That's a great figure. Freaking amazing. I think, okay, shop-wise, people ask me, okay, what are my shopping goals for G-Fest? I need to get the NECA Kong black and white Empire State Building variant with the airplane. That is on my bucket list. I need to get. I like looking for the video formats of Kong. I like to look for VHS tapes, laser discs. That's going to be sort of my venue. Any books that might be cheap, I'll check out. There's a couple things I'm going to be on the lookout for at the dealer's room. 10th episode, Jurassic World Chaos Theory. Again, no spoilers for that. I do know about that, Nisa. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I got a lot on that list, and plus, anybody who finds something, listen, I'll take any gifts at G-Fest. I've had a few people gift me. One fan actually gifted me, and I love this, a replica of the skull of a Venatosaurus from the Weta Collectibles line. It's a freaking amazing piece, and I really appreciate a fan for gifting me that. That, and also, I remember one booth gave me the Toys R Us Japanese exclusive vinyl figures of Kong and the T-Rex from 33. That was awesome. What dinosaurs, old and new, would you want to see Jurassic World 4? So, I think we need to see the end of Rexy. I know that's kind of like blasphemous to say. I think we need to see the end of Rexy, but not the end of Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus has to be in there. That's just a given. Maybe make it the child of that T-Rex. Let's get Buck and Doe in there. Let's get the Spinosaurus in there. But dinosaurs new, I want to see. I think we need to do... Is a Triceratops an actual dinosaur? Or was it made as a weapon by InGen? I'm not too sure if that's in the fossil record. I would love to see things like Ornitholestes, more from the book. I would love to see the cameo Carnotaurs. I would love to see a Deinosuchus. I would love to see the Plesiosaurs. How the fuck have we not... We've gotten the Mosasaurus, but how have we not gotten Ichthyosaurus or Elasmosaurus? Something like that would be cool. I think we need to see... I'm trying to think what else I want to see. I don't want any prehistoric animals. Like, okay, saber-tooth tiger, Titanoboda, but no mammoths. I would like to see more pterosaurs. Love to see their version of Ornithochirus or Tapejara. Different pterosaurs would be cool. I think we should see definitely Polacanthus would be a good one too. I like Polacanthus. Iguanodon. How have we not gotten Iguanodon yet? That would be cool. Let's get Iguanodon in there. Okay, a Triceratops is an actual dinosaur. Okay. So when it comes to raptors, we need the Utah raptor. That needs to happen. We need the Dromaeosaurus. We need Deinonychus. Let's get some. Let's get Titanosaurus. Let's get more sauropods. Let's get a Saltosaurus. Where the fuck is Saltosaurus? I want to see that one. I don't think Saltosaurus has ever been in a movie. I don't think he's ever been in a film. I mean, I know Dinosaur Planet, but never in a feature-length film, theatrical film. We did get Iguanodon? Really? I didn't see him in there. Hockey? Not really. It's a real dinosaur found in North America. Okay, see, this is how backed up my prehistory is, how bad my paleontology is. I don't know much about new species being discovered.
However, it's really cool to see a full-scale Allosaurus in this scale.
Yeah, it's funny how, Allosaurus appears in the films as a juvenile and only in the short films. Know what? Let's get Allosaurus to be more prominent role in the next film. That's what I would like to see. And let's get Styracosaurus. Let's get Styracosaurus in there. Styracosaurus gets no love. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing them in the film. King Kong would be, giant gorillas would be interesting. I do still think he's a good director.
Scale Allosaurus in this film.
Technically we got Kong and Jurassic Park together in my 10th anniversary special, which will be screening at G-Fest Friday at 1:30. So there's that. Segway! Carcharodontosaurus, that's another good one. Daspletosaurus. That'd be a good one. Let's get I'm trying to think of some other ones that'd be cool. We got Pyroraptor. We need to see a fight between T-Rex and Triceratops. We need to get some more dinosaur. It can't just be carnivore on carnivore. We need to get herbivore on carnivores. I like those type of fights. Let's get Diplodocus. Diplodocus versus Tyrannosaurus or Allosaurus or something of that nature.
Phil, granted he was a popular dinosaur in other films prior to that, from The Lost World.
I'm trying to give another one that we can get in there. Something wonky with dinosaur specimens would be cool. Know what? We've had a lot of Triassic and Cretaceous, or Jurassic and Cretaceous dinosaurs. No Triassic. Where's Coelophysis? Where's Plateosaurus? Where's those ones? I want those species to come in at some point.
The Valley of Guanji in 1 million years BC, among other films, among other dinosaur. See, among Valley of Guanji in 1 million. Prior to that, from the Lost World, the Valley of Guanji in 1 million years BC, among other. BC, among.
There we go.
Among.
Again, minor spoilers for this episode.
See, among other dinosaur pieces of media, most notably Walking with Dinosaurs, which is one of my favorite dinosaur pieces of media, dinosaur pieces of.
There we go.
Dinosaur media, most notably Walking with Dinosaurs, which is one of my favorite creatures.
A lot of pauses here. Again, it's just about trimming out the fat. Gorgosaurus, Giganotosaurus should definitely make a comeback. I think we need to see more of that creature. Ooh, that's a tough one, Luke. I'm going to say Shrek the Third is worse, because Shrek the Third is not only cringe, not only does it feel soulless, not only is it extremely anticlimactic, but at least Shark Tale actually, I find a guilty pleasure and is somewhat funny, at least. King Kong or George? King Kong is on my money.
Favorite creature designs of the Allosaurus. And this one is not only bigger, but much.
Yeah, but we gotta get some, let's get Protoceratops in there too. Can we get Protoceratops and the Velociraptors in a scene to kind of mimic the great war between them and that famous specimen they found where they fought each other? I have not seen the new documentary on Jim Henson, but I heard it is very emotional and actually not bad. I've heard it's a decent episode. It's a decent documentary. I want to cross over with every movie, TV show ever made. That's my Ready Player One special, man. There you go. I see what you're doing there, Max. That's a play on the fucking Nostalgia Critic. I'm going to say Green Lantern is worse. Post-Asuchus. Actually, fun fact, Sammy, there is a specimen of that at the ROM now, at the Royal Ontario Museum. I was like, oh wow, Post-Asuchus is here. So I could actually get a better, it gets a better view of the thing. That's what I've been hearing, Luke, is that it's going to be the next Top Gun Maverick. I did not care for Green Lantern. I got through 5 minutes and I said, no, fuck that noise. Okay, well, let's change it again. Let's do the music. That's not bad, actually. Okay. How far in the stream are we? Wow, we're an hour and 10 minutes. Hope everybody's been enjoying the chat. Spinozilla, if you donate to my, put in a super chat, I might check it out for a sec.
This one is not only bigger, but much more fiercer.
Hey, Big Jack, when will we get between Joker and Green Goblin in review? I think I have to write something in there. I definitely have to get a scene between them at some point. I know they were kind of partially meeting in the Ready Player One video and in Spider-Man, but I definitely gotta get that written in. Jurassic World Dominion is the coolest movie I've ever seen in my entire life, and it'll always be a masterpiece. It's a cartoon movie. You'll get my opinions later. I have not seen Batman Ninja, but Honey Bear has been pressing me to watch it. I like the Twilight Zone, Max. Good show.
And by the end of it, coming off with actually having sort of a blind eye. And believe it or not.
Okay, minor spoilers for Chaos Theory in 3, 2, 1.
And believe it or not, this Allosaurus would be mostly prominent in Jurassic World Chaos Theory. In fact, it's the same bloody creature that attacks the family here. So it's nice to know that this particular Allosaurus gets a lot of love. I haven't seen much love for...
There we go. Pick between these films, Batman or Spider-Man? Batman. I'm picking Batman. I'm sorry. I love all the Jurassic World movies. Is there like a... Let's see here. Did we get a chat? Alright. What if Nightmare Before Christmas 2 and 3 played... I have not played that yet. Do you think Dominion is close to how Michael Crichton? It's got moments, but that film needed a lot more editing. It's very... I agree with some people saying it reminded them of Batman v Superman. I'll say this. It kind of reminded me of Rise of Skywalker a little bit.
Love. I haven't seen much love for this.
I have not seen any of the Kung Fu Panda movies, Nisa.
Creature since Big Al in the Walking with Dinosaurs spin-off. So it's always cool to see this creature get its comeback. Get its comeback and stuff. Creature get it.
Should I really film some stuff of Allosaurus at the museum?
Creature get its comeback in some part in film. Because how many times can you do the Tyrannosaurus? Because how many times can you do the Tyrannosaurus Rex without it getting somewhat old?
When I go into fictional realms, I'll take on the persona. I take on the persona to that universe. Oh really? Have you gotten? Are you planning a show for that, man? Link me that shit. Do you think the Albertosaurus would be good? I would love to see Albertosaurus. Talk about a character that doesn't really get much. So Superboy is actually a decent series. I've watched a few episodes. It's not a bad show. I don't know how it connects to the Christopher Reeve films, though, but it's interesting. I have not played that game, actually. I have it, I just haven't played it yet. Or do I have it? I don't know if I have the game.
Somewhat old. Okay, Jurassic Park 3 doesn't count.
There we go.
Okay, Jurassic Park 3 doesn't count.
Okay, so that's 5 minutes. Let's see, where are we at now? Okay. Next one. We're getting there, guys.
The other thing I need to make mention is the camera and lighting on this one. Granted, this is Colin Trevorrow's quality.
Thank you so much, Honey Bear. Keep the super chats going, guys. That's gonna help. I like the only thing I remember about Albertosaurus was Jurassic Park Trespasser. You know, I haven't played that game. How about Dinosuchus? That's what I want. I was saying that too, son of Movie Nerd King. I am aware of that, Sammy. We did discuss that before.
Granted, this is Colin Trevorrow's quality.
Will we see Cell again? Because last time we saw him, he got blown up. Possibly. I have something Dragon Ball related planned. I just gotta find a day to do it. But we might. I have seen some of Primal. It's not bad. I gotta watch the rest of it. I should do an opening on that.
He has a director.
I have the full show. I just gotta see it. I want to Suchomimus. Watch Chaos Theory. I've heard he's in there.
Director, especially given the fact that this was the top secret production that Universal offered him while he was writing the script for Dominion.
I saw the second one, Spinozilla. In fact, that was me and Honey Bear's first date. Let's see. It's funny enough, Albertosaurus in Jurassic Park Trespasser has a little bit of a Godzilla 98 sound. Really? I didn't know that.
But what major credit needs to... credit needs to go to cinematographer Larry Fong and lighting technician and gaffer James McGuire for making use of this. McGuire.
There we go. Yeah, the lighting and production and camera work on this short was really good. Goku versus Superman. It's Goku. I love Superman, but Goku wins.
McGuire for making use of this short scenario in giving us the scares that's and giving us scares that
I had to stutter there a few times, didn't I? Godzilla 98 has grown on me, but I don't count it as a Godzilla movie. Oh, NASA, Terra's awesome. Terra's the best.
The shorts.
Terra's the shit. Honey Bear hates her, but Terra's the shit.
Scenario in giving us scares that stand toe-to-toe with the original film's visual scares.
Oh, shit. There we go. I said delete it. There we go.
The original film's visuals. Films.
Yeah, glad to see so many people are in the chat tonight. My goodness. Again, super chats are appreciated, and thank you so much for Honey Bear for keeping the campaign up. Thank you so much, Spinozilla. Really appreciate it, and thank you so much for joining the stream. I think it's just a cultural thing, Sammy. A lot of people in the chat. Again, thank you all so much for coming in.
Stand toe-to-toe with the original film's visual horrors. Lighting is something I don't really bring up in my reviews, but given as a step as a step-by-step filmmaker who was always learning from the last project, lighting is probably my most prominent in learning, and I say,
yeah, lighting is something I've been learning more and more about. It's probably the most challenging part of being a filmmaker. Oh man, I couldn't get into Teen Titans. I was partial, but over the years it has kind of grown on me. Yeah, at least it isn't just 3D. Thoughts on Ice Age? Or Rudy? I can't... okay. So, Ice Age, not a big fan of the franchise. I like the first one. The second one's cringe. Love the third one. Why? Because dinosaurs. The fourth I hated, and I haven't seen anything since. But, honestly, I thought the third one was fantastic. It's funny because with waiting for Jurassic Park 4 or Jurassic World during that time gap, Ice Age 3 comes along and actually fills in that gap for me that I really like. That was in a period of time where dinosaur movies weren't really common. Like, before Ice Age 3, we had Churned into the Center of the Earth, and that was really about it. And Peter Jackson's King Kong. We didn't really have much dinosaur movies to go on. There was a period of time it was almost dead.
I say that for any filmmaker out there, it's really the most challenging. And some of the
We're getting there. God, 5 minutes out of 8. Let's see if we can go there.
And some of the shots in this one are downright.
All right, here we go. After this, we got one more. And how long is the last one? 3 minutes? It's not bad.
Okay. And some of the shots in this one are downright brilliant here, like the silhouette of the Allosaurus roaring at the family by the campfire.
Okay.
Roaring at the family by the campfire light. God damn, is that iconic. Speaking of, holy crap, the use of practical effects on this thing. Practical use of
the shot I talk about is this shot that you see in this really great fan poster. Is this the new normal? I love that tagline. I know this is a fan piece, but I love that. Inside Out 2 made $1 billion. Fantastic. That's awesome. Again, thank you so much, Honey Bear. It's crazy how Ice Age 3 went on to become the second highest grossing film of 2009 behind Avatar. Really? It made that much money, Luke? That's insane.
Holy crap, the use of practical effects on this thing is fucking thing.
I've only been to the zoos in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because I used to live there. I've been to African Lion Safari. I've been to the Toronto Zoo many a times. That's really about it. I don't really do many zoos. And also, I guess Animal Kingdom is the closest as well. I hope that Isla Sorna comes back. Me too. That's going to be interesting.
Is fucking phenomenal. It would have been so easy to just save money on this short by utilizing the CGI of Industrial Light and Magic for the dinosaurs here.
Alright, we're getting there.
Much like Colin did on Jurassic World. But I'll give him credit that... But I'll give him and Universal... But I'll give him and Universal major credit for creating a full-size animatronic Allosaurus for this movie. Designed and handled by Legacy Effects, the company evolved and adapted from Stan Winston Studios.
Have there been any theme parks you'd recommend other than Universal? Canada's Wonderland has gotten better. Six Flags Great America. I'm trying to get other parks. That's really about it. And, you know, any medieval team. I like some of the Orlando entertainment strips. They got some cool stuff. I know there's like this pirate thing that keeps coming in. But I would really be up for that. Could you see King Kong and Jurassic Park shared universe? I mean, maybe.
Adapted from Stan Winston Studios after the creator's sad.
There we go.
After the creator's sad passing in 2008, who we also lost Michael Crichton the same year, and the reason we almost never got a Jurassic Park 4 during that decade of development.
Have you seen the horror movie called Something Blue? I have not. Really? Okay, I think we might be going to Site B then. Should make a Teen Titans TMNT crossover. I'd watch that actually. That'd be kind of cool.
Jurassic Park 4 during that decade of development hell.
I mean, Batman meets Ninja Turtles is probably the closest we get, but it'd be cool if, like, the Teen Titans met the Ninja Turtles. And then, oh shit! Slade meets Shredder! Yes! That'd be amazing!
And for what they had going, it's shocking to see animatronics like this used on a short film. That was short film.
How would you feel if you produced a ride based on your movie? BigJackFilms The Ride, coming to Paramount Canada's Wonderland. That's a good question about the ride. Well, I would really want to mimic, like, the rides I grew up with. So, obviously, when you're waiting in line, my main thing I would love to direct is the pre-show. Because in the pre-show, I can literally, like, I always like in the pre-show where you have, like, in Back to the Future, you have the main character, like, doing something. He's, like, you see, like, from the security monitors. Which, when we did Ready Player One, when you see Dr. Terrawat and me as a kid, making the FTT, it's sort of given that premise of, like, you know, sort of the security cameras that you would see on a ride. But what I love is, like, I mean, like, imagine there's tons of people waiting in line, and the pre-show, it's like, you know, oh, God, hey, guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, you scared me. Welcome to our hugely abominable, ambitious ride. We hope you enjoy it as we send you into the fictional dimensional transporter for a brief period of time. But don't worry, there's not going to be any repercussions. We got plenty of juice to work with. We got plenty of stuff to deal with. And we're going to give you 1 day to go check it out. I don't want to do a Back to the Future ride where, like, maybe one of my villains steals one of the portable FTTs and you have to go through the fictional worlds to try to stop them. It's sort of the ride I would like to do. I always like that. Like in the Back to the Future ride, I love how when we find out Biff from 55 is wandering around the Institute, and you have Doc Brown with the magnifying glass, and he's like, whew. Sorry folks, I had to check there. If I'm not mistaken, Biff has entered the Institute disguised as one of you. But don't worry, it's not your fault. Like, I like that interactivity in rides, and you just don't see that anymore. And it's like, that's what I would do. And it'd be great, like, you know, you're saying, you know, like, okay, well, we have to go in and stop them, but we need one other group. Hey, why don't you guys join us? How about these guys? Like, just something like that. I just love the feeling of those in rides. It makes you feel like you are a part of the story. You are the star of the picture. Like, I miss those. And you just don't see that in rides anymore. And that's what I would want to do with a BigJackFilms ride. Make it very interactive. I mean, not like shooter interactive, but more so just a ride that makes you feel like you're part of the story. Saitia takes me back to the rides that would go on to a Disney World. Exactly! Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or Ellen's Energy Adventure. Shit like that. Aside from Attack on Titan, Evangelion, what would you like to see Godzilla crossover with? Gamera? Still waiting for Gamera!
And that was pretty damn impressive. Many fans have stated this to be an amazing short as it is. While airing on YouTube and on TV,
let's see here.
Is. While airing on YouTube,
here we go.
And on TV.
So we have a big gap because I was actually looking up the date because I didn't have it in the script.
On September 15th, 2000.
Alright. Anime Cross. Shit. Okay. Voltron, I would like to see. I'm trying to think. We saw Evangelion. Shit. I'm trying to think what else I would want to see Godzilla crossover with in their anime. Gundam! I want to see him fight a Gundam. We've got Mechagodzilla, but I'm talking about like a Freedom Strike Gundam.
TV on September 15th.
It's more that we're almost kind of running out of crossovers, eh?
2019.
I've not seen Killer Bean. See, it'll be Jurassic World 4. What the fuck? Hang on, what's this? Conversation, hang on. I've been wanting that for a long time, Luke, is a Dragon Ball Z Sailor Moon crossover. That or Sailor Moon meets Super Sentai. They own the franchises, do them. I have not seen Lego City Undercover. Thank you so much, Honey Bear.
2019.
Alright, we're getting there.
It's kind of surprising that this thing didn't debate at 2019 San Diego Comic-Con or something, because honestly, it would have been it would have been quite the... It would have...
Let's see. Alright.
It would have been quite the crowd pleaser at Hall H, on par with the success of the fan film Batman. Success of the success.
Trimming the fat. There we go.
Success of the fan film Batman Dead End. Even the credits to the film are great, not just showcasing Dead End. Even the credits to the film are great, not just showcasing the pandemic of dinosaurs in the mainland after Fallen Kingdom, and the possibilities of more scenarios like this, but the use of the Lost World theme really brought a smile to my face, and huge props to composer.
What's the name of Admiral Ross? Sorry, I mispronounced that because last time we saw him, he got vaporized. That was Grand Admiral Roth, or Captain Roth, who was a character that Evan Matthews played, who you might know as Bob in my Kong remake. Evan has been prominent on the show for a while. The reason why he gets killed by Godzilla, he was originally going to get killed by Jaws, was because Evan was actually moved to, I think, Arizona or Texas. And we wanted to get him back for one more round, so we brought him in for the finale. And we decided to kill off his character. So I would say the current deaths so far in the finale, the current characters who actually died, were, I mean, the main villains that got killed were Mechagodzilla, obviously. I believe Cell might have met his demise, and then Captain Roth died. There were a couple of characters, and also Professor Porkdexter died as well. Like, there were characters who died in that finale.
Amy Dougherty for the.
But do we plan to bring back Captain Roth? I mean, flashbacks would be cool, but that would depend if Evan was visiting. And then, really, we'd probably have to we're going to create some new villains for the show. I have not seen Dick Tracy, actually. Godzilla will be back normal form like 2019. Okay, that'll be cool. If you made a Jurassic fan movie, how would your story play out? Well, son of Movie Nerd King, you're watching it right now with the Legacy reviews. Again, thank you so much, Honey Bear, for keeping the super chats going. Love you.
For Amy Dougherty for the.
By the way, shout out to Honey Bear's company once again. I hate to do a shameless plug, but Honey Bear has a organization and a website where she has an amazing cause called Resiliency in Me. Resiliency in Me is a organization, a small one, independent, where they help kids who are of low-income families get mental health service, i.e. therapy and so on. If you guys want to go check out her website, it's Resiliency in Me. I will put a link to it in the description after the stream, and would really appreciate everybody coming in. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put that on the stream right now. I think that's there. Let me see here. Please go check this out. You guys can really go support her stuff. Let's see. Can I show? There we go. If you guys go to this thing here, she would really appreciate you guys checking out her Instagram, her website. This is where you can support Honey Bear and all her causes. She would really appreciate that. I'm going to keep that on right now, and you can read about what her organization's about. It's a great cause. Go check it out. But I'm going to keep that there for now, just for a little bit. There you go, Honey Bear.
To composer
There we go. Got stuck on this one.
Huge props.
If you guys can go follow her Instagram and stuff, that'd be amazing as well.
Huge props to composer Amy Dougherty for the score. And huge.
Oh yeah, that was a huge gap there I have to fix. There's a lot there.
To compose.
There we go. Oh, this is gonna trim a lot of fat here. Cretaceous Kingdom be a cool name for a Dino Revival theme park? That would be cool, actually.
Use of the Lost World theme really brought a smile to my face. And huge props to composer Amy Dougherty for the score in the short. Amy Dougherty for the score in the short. Dougherty for the score in the short. That honestly makes me want to see the composer get a shot at Jurassic 7. That or the return of Don Davis. It's a shame Universal doesn't use these themes more. Doesn't use the Don Davis. It's a shame Universal doesn't use this theme more for the new films, because I think Jurassic Park, because I think the Lost World, Jurassic Park, because I think the Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, in terms of music, needs to make more of a comeback.
All right, there we go there. We're getting on the stretch, folks. Okay, so what I'm going to do quickly is I just need to do a short break, guys. Just need to stretch my legs and posture a little bit. Again, super chats are always welcome. I'm just going to quickly set up a thing here. Let me just see. Stream. Present. Your screen. We're going to go to here. Share. And hopefully that shows. Yeah, we're going to be right back, guys. I got to take a quick little break, stretch my legs and stuff. But I'll come back to you guys in a second. We're going to get the tail end of this going. So be right back. let's change the music up here. There we go. Where were we? This one? Let's go here. Actually, here. Let's see. Okay. I just had to take a break, folks, and get back into things. So, there we go. How are we doing? Again, guys, super chats are always welcome. Thank you so much, Honey Bear. Really appreciate that. And we're going to get on the last stretch of this whole endeavor. I should go to a bit more. Do we want that one, or do we want... Quite a bit. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. I like this one. Okay. So, yeah. Hope everybody's good. And now back to the show. Also, I hope everybody likes those commercial break things we do in our episodes now, because I really like doing those. Those are fun. All right. So let me get back on here. Share screen. There we go. Okay. Okay. Donkey Kong. Just gonna scroll through here. Scrolly. Alright. Let's get back to it. On the final stretch here, folks. Final stretch of this episode. Yes, I'm aware Walking with Dinosaurs is coming back, Ben. It's gonna be fun. We're looking forward to it. Okay. We're on this last piece. There we go. This will be a pretty short review, kind of classic, which I like. Very simple.
Much like how Disney is creating movies and shows to expand the Star Wars saga, I think it would be an ingenious and cost-effective idea to expand the Jurassic Park legacy with essentially a short film anthology series.
Yes, I do. I like watching the show with nostalgia commercials. Yeah, it's sort of the idea. It's just to pad it out with some commercials. That'd be kind of fun. We're going to keep that up with also our show as well.
Not only would...
Okay.
Not only...
Just trimming the fat.
Not only would it be an inexpensive... Not only would it be inexpensive, but can turn a few
Primeval War is getting closer. Hi, Lightpost Films! Good to see ya! Guys, go subscribe to Lightpost Films. He's coming to G-Fest. We're looking forward to seeing you, man. Whole package is going well. Would you rather watch Kong King of the Apes every day for a whole year, or would you rather do bodily harm? Oh, God. Well, I'll watch King of the Apes because who wants to do self-harm? My God.
Earn a few valuable profits for Universal. You can even give it to Universal.
Let's see. Lightpost is love. Lightpost is life. Yeah, hey! With Shrek 5 coming up, Lightpost, you should do like the top 10 Shrek fan memes. That'd be interesting.
You can even give it to different yet new upcoming filmmakers to give.
I briefly watched the Raccoons growing up. Can't barely remember it. All I know is my friend Susan Roman's in the show.
New upcoming filmmaker to different yet upcoming upcoming new upcoming filmmakers to give them a shot at the franchise.
Okay. I thought you would choose the latter, watch King of the Apes every day for a whole year. I ate the shop this. Yeah, we all know Shrek 5's coming back. In an alternate reality, J. Oppenheimer invented the Barbie doll. Oh, God. The real Barbieheimer. Good Lord. Fun fact, Max. I've never seen The Goonies. That is probably the one movie that is really on my to-do list. I keep forgetting to watch it. I'm aware, Nessie, and I will say my piece when this episode airs.
Franchise and a spotlight to showcase different healthy takes on the material as a test to see if they can help film a movie.
Okay.
Can tell them a movie. Not to mention. Not to mention seeing different filmmaking skills, and the possibilities are endless in the canonical timeline with the viral marketing. You can expand on it. You can on it.
Okay.
You can even expand on it. Do one on the on it.
Oh, that'd be cool too, David. I'd like to see that crossover. What do you think of Crash Bandicoot video games? I was more of a Spyro guy.
On it. Do one on the Tarek. Do one on the pteranodons coming into the mainland after Jurassic Park 3, or a presentation video from InGen building the park in the 80s. Hell, even news segments on the discussions of the animals. Hell, give me a Cloverfield. Hell, even news segments on the discussions of the animals. Hell, give me a Clover-esque. Hell, give me a Cloverfield.
We're getting there. Oh, my money's on Maleficent. I'll say that, and I think RaisorBlade would vouch for me. Have you read the new Skybound G.I. Joe Transformers? I have not read that. I have not played LEGO Dimensions, though I think Thomas has. Harold the Vortex, which, by the way, guys, go subscribe to Harold. He's been having a rough time. We'd really appreciate the subscribers.
That's short from the POV of a DD.
Okay.
Or from the POV of a DV tape on the T-Rex attack in San Diego. Many filmmakers are taking advantage of that concept and coming up with horrifying scenarios that are damn entertaining. And I am entertaining. And I even consider canon. I think there are. And I even consider canon. I think there are more canon.
Okay. Wow, that's a big gap right there. There we go. Let's see. Boom.
Consider canon. In fact, Universal's kind of doing it with the marketing of the recent World films on many of their websites.
Awesome, Honey Bear. Thanks for keeping an eye on the chat. Really appreciate it. Love you. New Turok game from Saber Interactive. Interesting. What's your take on 2017 Power Rangers film? Vincent, I actually reviewed the 2017 Power Rangers game. You can check it out. It's one of my scripted reviews. And, yeah. Oh, I have some things to say about that.
I think there is more to tell of this story in this format. In fact, Universal's kind of doing it with the marketing of the recent World films on many of their websites. I think there is more to tell of this story in this format if Universal pushed it.
Wow, we're making really good time here, folks.
Pushed it as a marketing hype to make the lore of the Jurassic Park movies to make the lore hype to make hype to hype to make the lore of Jurassic Park more interesting. Now I know there's one.
We're making really good time, folks.
Now, I know there's one more short film in the series, but given it was made to be part of the next film as the extended cut, I'll save it for next time. But overall, Battle of Big Rock is a new specimen in the franchise exposed to the minds of its fans. Exposed to the minds of its fans.
We're getting there. Hyped to make a lore more interesting. Yeah. If you go to watch one of your two favorite franchises, which one do you choose? That's a hard question. Star Wars and King Kong, hands down. Everyone aware about what Eli Mills is doing before he got killed? Not sure. There shouldn't be a 7th Jurassic World movie. I mean, the last one made money. Critics aside, the last one made money, so I think, if there's another one, let's give it a chance and see how the trailer does. And, I think it's going to be kind of interesting if they do something like that. I'm excited.
And it delivered with flying colors, filled with great effects, camera work, and
There we go. Spyro the game are kind of horrible. I like the second and third one.
Effects, camera work, and creativity. It's like flying colors, filled with great effects.
Oh, this is going to be a pretty good review going on.
Effects, camera work, and creativity. It's a good little high back to Jurassic Park, and major credit has to go to Colin Trevorrow, the cast and crew, and Universal for this fun little treat for the fans. It's really something the franchise, among others, should strive to do more of, and give it to a new...
We're getting there. Almost there.
And give it to new creative minds and fans of the series.
You're going to G-Fest next year? Well, maybe we'll see ya. Did you hear before 2026 G.I. Joe Transformers? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I really just want to see Cobra Commander meet Megatron.
With an enlightening and encouraging, and fans of the series, with an enlightening and encouraging 9 out of 10. Sort of a short review in this scenario, but we got one big finale to get through, so it's time to move on. And hey, this is a short film, so it's basically a short review. And this one was to cover, and this was one to review. And this was one to definitely cover, and I hope Universal takes a note to produce more of these amazing shorts for the Jurassic Park legacy.
And there we go! Boom! The next review is pretty much done in audio. Look at that! 10 minutes, very simple, probably get it done a lot faster. Really like that. So, I'm gonna pretty much say that's good for editing right now. So, let me just go full screen here. We'll answer a couple of questions. Let me see if I can maybe even bring in some people. Save. And we're just going to stop. There we go. But yeah, very, very good. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to take another quick break, and I'll be back in a sec. So, hold what you've got. I'll be right back after these messages. Just here. I'm just gonna go here. And there. There we go. And I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. All right, let me just do that. So, with that said, I just invited a few people to possibly join us for the chat and to see if anybody wants to come in and just talk with us for a brief time. So, yeah, we're going to see if anybody wants to come in. But hope everybody is good. Oh, okay, we got our first person in to the chat today. Guys, please help me welcoming, first time to G-Fest this year, Life Post Films, a.k.a. Brock McGinnis. How are you, buddy?
Hello, Livestream.
Hello, we're back. Yeah, we are so back, Starmaster says. How you doing, man? You looking forward to G-Fest? You're flying in, right?
Yeah, I am.
What airlines you taking?
I think American.
American's really good. I really like American Airlines. They're really good. I take them down to Florida, actually. I take American Eagle, which is a smaller plane, but they're really good. But yeah, you're excited for G-Fest.
Oh yeah, and hey, at least I'm not going on Divided Airlines. If you know, you know.
Yes, I am very aware. So I guess I'll give you a little rundown too, man. I'll say this. So I'm probably the first thing I'm going to be doing is going to my screening. That's going to be top priority for me. But I'll say this. I would say with the con like this, step number one is Colonel Packard says, form a perimeter. Get to know your surroundings. That is going to be key. I'm going to be there around like 1:30, so hopefully right on the dot of my screening. So, yeah, that's happening. But yeah, you doing good, man? You're excited. The hype is real.
That it is.
Yeah, what time is your flight? When are you going, tomorrow?
Yeah, early.
What time is what time is your flight?
Heck if I know, but what's going to happen is Dean and a family member of his is going to meet me and a family member of mine, and someone else is going to pick us up and take us to the airport, and there's this whole airplane etiquette thing that we have to do. Glove and Boots can tell you. If you know, you know.
Okay, that's not too bad, actually. I mean, is it just you and Dean, or are you guys, like, you guys got somebody with you who's helping out?
2 people.
Oh, okay, so it's just you two.
Well, 2 people plus their parents.
Okay,
So,
that's not too bad. Yeah, because we're thinking Friday we're all going to go to Galloping Ghost. That's probably going to be our day. So that's probably what's going to be happening on our end. So.
Oh, hold up.
Oh boy.
Sammy T says, "Shut up, Brock." You shut up.
I think he means Sean. Sean's. Hopefully, I hope Sean comes in because I did send the invite out to him.
If you wish to invite us, we'd be glad to come along. Apparently that.
Oh yeah, for sure. The trick is just to get a ride there and just map out where it is, but that's really about it. You just gotta find a way there.
Oh yeah, I love talking to people about this because apparently this has every single arcade machine known to man.
My advice, get an Uber. Just get an Uber. That'll be your best bet. Shouldn't be that expensive. Also, they have Jurassic Park 94. Like, they have the OG Jurassic Park arcade. And I think we all have to play it. We all have to take turns playing this damn thing. I think they also have Alien 3 The Gun.
I'm actually trying to look forward to the original Star Wars arcade.
That's there. Also, both Primal Rage games.
1 and 2.
Yeah, 2 has never been released. They have Star Wars Pod Racer, Batman Forever, Batman '89 by Atari. They have a Sailor Moon arcade. They have so much shit. Dragon's Lair! They have Dragon's Lair!
Oh god, I hate that game so much.
Dragon's Lair, the original Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. They have Turtles in Time! Turtles in Time!
Dean would get a
Okay, we
kick out of
gotta
that.
get at least 4 of us to play Turtles in Time.
I call Leonardo.
They also have Afterburner.
Still, I call Leonardo.
Alright, well, I'll be Donatello. I like Donatello.
I'm a sword guy too.
I love Leonardo. Leonardo's one of my favorite characters. Probably my favorite turtle.
He's still my character if I ever go to the arcade.
Damn. Well, all I have is two Indominus Rexes. Can you tell which one is crap and which one is good? Oh, this one dies.
Okay, let me see up close. That one's from. No, turn around. No, a little closer. There. Stop right there. Okay, that one's from Hasbro, the one on the right, and that one's from Mattel.
Yep, just picked this guy up today. He was like $15, not bad. I'm still trying to get the Brachiosaur and the Sauropods, which I really, out of all the collections, want. Yeah, Dragon's Lair. I think they also have Space Ace there too. So, also sad news, unfortunately. One guest I was looking forward to at Fan Expo is no longer attending. Don Bluth is not coming. I'm like, damn it! I'm thinking he's probably working on Dragon's Lair.
That's good.
That's good. That's good. Oh, that's bad. So yeah, I'm gonna be at this. That's my main goal. Go directly to the screening and just get there and run. Thankfully, because my thing is screening there, I'm actually I got my tickets already. And yeah, we're starting our journey tomorrow. We're only going halfway tomorrow from London, and then we're going all the way through Detroit and shit.
Wait, London?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Everybody's gonna be moving that shit. So
you're going to Britain?
No. There's a place called London, Ontario. It's one of the towns in the province.
Oh, all right.
Believe it or not, I've never stepped off this continent. I've never been overseas.
Me neither.
So there's a plus. But yeah, so that's happening. I know downstairs there's also a Godzilla arcade. They have a couple arcade games that Galloping Ghost does bring, because they do have a Godzilla arcade, and they do have another Japanese machine, which is like the shooter game where you shoot an animatronic Godzilla.
Yeah, apparently I saw like the gameplay of that, and there's this kid who's just terrified shitless.
Oh, you'll get to meet Billy DeBose. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna nut at Dojo Studios.
Well, I'm always amazed by practical effects, so.
This is insane. Okay, Dealer's Room. What are your goals for Dealer's Room?
I'll take whatever.
Okay, but if you see, is there anything in particular you're trying to hunt?
Well, there is this Southern talentless hack from Texas. I think he works on this comic Godzilla comic from this company called WXYZ or some crap. His name is Frunk or something.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Okay. I'll say this: you'll also be meeting people that have we've all collaborated. Josh is going to be there. Sean's going to be there. Hipster Hoovy and Jedi is going to be there. So he's coming. Not sure about Kaiju Network. I can't remember if he's coming or not. But I also know Redland Ranger is going to be there.
Okay.
You know who Redland Ranger is, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy who did the Jurassic World Evolution review that I distributed. He's the guy like that the Call of Duty sprite character.
Yeah.
Is it Call of Duty or Battlefield?
I think that's more like Fallout or something.
Okay, yeah, but he's a cool guy actually. So he's gonna be there. I have some stuff for you guys. So there's that.
Right. There
might be a little Bionicle in there for you.
That's cool.
By the way, have you seen Inside Out 2 yet?
No, I kind of choose to stay away from some Disney stuff for the time being.
I'm telling you right now, you might have to break the mold. Go see this one. I fucking loved it.
I'll pirate it.
And I haven't even seen the first one. I'll say this. They portray certain emotions perfectly. Absolutely. It's like, I never thought I could describe it that way. It's like, oh my god. Well, the guy who plays Cobra Commander be here. Well, interesting enough, David, I'll answer this question. Cobra is like Cobra is just a suit that actually Josh has let me borrow. And it's a suit and a voice. So anybody can wear that costume. It's really about the voice. The voice will unfortunately not be coming.
Doug.
Doug. I love that shit. I don't get. Okay, are you Nickelodeon Doug or Disney Doug?
Doug is Doug.
And I prefer Nickelodeon, although my only pass with Disney is I didn't like the movie.
Jack.
Listen, I'm a sucker for cartoon show The Movie. I'm a sucker for that. Gumby, Felix the Cat, Tom and Jerry, Doug, Rugrats. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, the Rugrats trilogy, I watched it again. I haven't seen this shit in like 15, 20 years. Surprisingly holds up. Like, it's a lot better than I thought, than I originally thought. Like, it's actually a good quality trilogy. My God!
Funny thing is, Toon King 1985 asks, what were my thoughts on the show? Velma, I didn't see it, nor do I plan to.
Nope, we pretend. This is my thoughts on Velma. La 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 la. I'm not pretending. It's not real. La 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 la.
I'd rather force Jack to sit through Threads again.
I once sat through Threads, and that, of course, changed my life, Jimbo. I mean, granted, I'd rather sit on a banana. My God, yeah, it's just, oh, you know what? September is the film's 40th anniversary.
Wow.
Hey, there is the ultimate, what is it, the vlog or movie review show you guys do.
Movie review 30? Nuh-uh, we are not.
Do it! 40th anniversary! Do it!
I am not having Dean suffer through that film.
Has he not seen it?
Oh, he already heard about what happened. He is not going through that film again.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, that or you have to watch Madam Web again.
We'll take our chances with Madam Web.
You'd rather sit through Madam Web again.
Yes.
Okay, when I get back from G-Fest, I think I'm going to take your offer.
Alrighty then.
I mean, plus I could use the money.
Oh, speaking of movies, I think there's another film that you should watch on opening night, and this one's not dark.
Please
It's
don't let it be
stupid.
the day after.
No.
War Games?
No. It has nothing to do with nuclear war.
I was going to say, that scene from Terminator 2 on repeat?
No, Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie.
You know what? Okay, I've only seen bits. Okay, I know mostly riff tracks. I've never really fully watched MST3K because half of it's very hard to find.
Time is warped, and space is bendable.
I know they're on Netflix. I want to watch I was about to start watching their Land That Time Forgot riff, but I never finished it. But I do want to go back and watch some of it because it actually does look really funny. I know I'd say their riff tracks are a little funnier. Their Jurassic Park with Weird Al Yankovic I don't know if you've ever seen that one. That one's hilarious.
Which one?
They got Jurassic.
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park with Weird Al. Yeah, that was a good one.
My favorite joke. I can never watch the clever girl scene and not think, shh, it's very, very quiet. I'm hunting raptors.
So that's where you got that joke from.
Actually, can you entertain the crowd for a sec? Because I have to go grab something. I found a new prop.
Hang on. Hey guys, who wants a joke?
I only have one thing to say to you, Brock. Well, how do we get back? Hang on. I only have one thing to say to you, Brock. Get off my lawn.
Okay, you know what? Hold up. I gotta take care of something.
I just found this today for like $10. I know this thing is bad, but I like it for its prop aesthetic.
Alright, you're gonna have to fix this. Yeah.
Get off my property, son. Where do you think you're going? I'm fuzzy little kids. Get out my property! That's weird. Again, I don't play Fortnite. However, these guns are really good.
All right. No. Back to the corner. Don't make me use this.
Don't make me use this. And this thing's loaded.
This thing's from the devil.
Don't anybody move. This thing's loaded. I'll let you have it. You know what I realized? You and Dean are... See, I always saw you and Dean in our show as sort of the Handsome Tom, 8-Bit Mickey, and or Bulk and Skull, and or Timon and Pumbaa of our show. With you being Timon. I think it'd be funny if we just had a scene where you and Dean, it's like, and you're just like, don't anybody move! This thing's loaded. I'll let you have it!
Right.
I found this.
This thing will most likely hit you.
What? Oh. Actually, you know what's cool about this? Watch what I can do. Ready? That's the best part. Watch. I can actually do that! I can do the thing! Love it.
Why is this thing not working?
It takes a lot of muscle, though. But yeah, I can do. So I'm probably gonna spray paint. For some reason, Fortnite Nerf guns actually are great props. You know, like they're actually really good for props. Like, dude, if you want a shotgun, get the Fortnite gun. Only downside from what I saw, because I watch, I think it's Wallcom. I can't remember which. I think it's Wallcom. He said that there's a breach and there's only one mega dart for it. It's not like a loaded thing. It only takes one shot, and that's the only pisser. But as a prop, I can't do the gun flip because this is the wrong gun to use it. What you need is a sling fire that has the pump on that, and you have to flip it. But this is good for think like Rick O'Connell or like, oh, this is my boomstick. So picked that up today for about 10, and yeah. Thoughts? Oh, don't know this. What is this?
I don't know either. I'm gonna look it up.
You're gonna have to look that up. Google it.
Googling.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Looks like a Spaz 12 to me for some reason. Spaz 12's the best. It's the one for Jurassic Park.
Oh, it's an animated film about an Irish boy.
Ooh, there you go. Aye, there be the Irish. There be Wales here, Captain. Oh wait, no, that's Scottish. I can't tell the difference, Captain. I can't reach the control panel.
Funny thing is, I actually saw last night with family Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home.
That's the one with the whales, right?
Yep.
Ah, shit, that one. Ugh.
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Really?
I mean, it's nowhere near as good as, say, the motion picture Wrath of Khan, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, and you know what's weird? I've only seen bits of the original Star Trek movies. I've only fully seen the J.J. Abrams film and Into Darkness. Although I like most of Wrath of Khan.
See the whole movie.
I'm gonna have to check. I mean, again, you're talking to somebody who's not the biggest Star Trek guy, but I mean, next gen, yes, but you know what I mean.
They have movies about that too.
Really?
Yeah, they have movies about next gen.
Oh, I know that. I know about the Star Trek. I know about the next gen movies, but just the show was the only thing I could really watch.
All right.
Mostly watch that. And which one's the one with the fucking? I keep forgetting the one with the chick who's like in the android chick that nostalgia chick wasn't fully Lee. Which Star Trek was that?
7 of 9.
Yeah, which Star Trek show was that?
Voyager.
Dad watched Voyager and he watched Next Gen, so. I mean, not really. Not really. If he wants to jump on, it's just we're mostly just talking about G-Fest, so I don't know if this is the type to discuss, but I mean, you know what? Let's bring him on. You want to bring him on?
Bring on who?
Huey Timor?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Screw it. Probably gonna end this around like 10:15, 10:30 though, so. Alright, let's bring him on. Haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, so G-Fest is gonna be exciting. We need more cameos to Scarmaster. Sean can't make it tonight. He's tired. A lot of guys have to get up for G-Fest tomorrow.
Question.
Yes?
Did you have a certain scene required for G-Fest?
Yes. We will discuss that. Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, just yeah, we definitely got scenes to work on. I'm gonna write it on my trip down. I have no script. We're gonna have to look at it on my. I'm gonna have to send it to y'all on PDF on my phone or something in rough form. We know that on the nose. But let's see if he comes in.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Let's see if he comes in. Awesome. Okay, he's gonna be here in a sec. So there we go. Actually, Call of Duty recently added Special 12. Nice! I haven't played Call of Duty in a while, so I'm not too sure. I'm actually just gonna turn on my air conditioner. Goodness. It is, by the way, guys, it is boiling hot lately. It has been insanely hot. Have you been getting the heat wave too? That and the remaining storms from that Hurricane Beryl. Yes, folks, I am aware of it being called Beryl. Where are the Sailor Scouts? That's all I want to know. Good lord.
Here's an idea.
Yep.
It's Pretty Guardian, Sailor Moon, but they're all replaced by the Muppets.
My only condition.
What?
Kermit is Jupiter, Piggy is Moon, Gonzo is Mercury,
Animals Mars.
Animals Mars, and Skeeter is Venus. Hi-ho, Sailor Jupiter here. Thunder Crash! Yay! And when he does the crash, he has to go, yay!
Oh. Oh, and I know who should be Queen Beryl.
Oh no. Patrick Stewart.
Sweetums.
Alright. Anyway, guys, welcoming back for who hasn't been here in a while on the live streams. Making his glorious return very soon, Huey Timor of Huey's Anime Movie Reviews. How you doing, man?
Hey, Jack. Light
Hello!
Post. How's it going, guys?
Good. We are prepping for G-Fest tomorrow.
Sorry it took so long. It's just I wanted to upload my avatar. See?
Oh, it looks great, man. Listen, we're looking forward to seeing your glorious return. I've been here in the process. You're doing good, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do.
Yes, I have one more collab being edited right now. It's taking a long while, though. But after that, I'm making my grand return.
Fantastic. Actually, question. Do you already have somebody editing the Soul Saga? Because if you want, I can maybe edit something together for you.
I don't have anyone editing the Soul Saga. I don't have anyone. But if you want to do it as like a montage or something.
Yeah, just sort of like give me like a playlist of all the episodes, and I'll just edit like the story segments in case you want. Is that?
Oh, I have a playlist. You can just type in Huey Tumor Soul Saga and you'll find it right away.
It wouldn't be the reviews; it would just be like the storyline.
I get it, yeah. Man. I know you told me to be positive, but there's just one negative thing I do want to mention.
Okay.
Did you guys see the trailer for that Taika Waititi Time Bandits TV series?
No.
I choose not to watch it.
I agree. I don't either.
I have never even seen Time Bandits, so this one I wouldn't really care.
I want to say is that I heard that Terry Gilliam, the director of the original movie, is an executive producer, which means he has no writing credits. I heard that I read somewhere that he thought he was on the set. He thought it was so bad he just walked off set in anger.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, what really doesn't help is apparently you're not hiring little people to play the Time Bandits.
Little people are in the series, but not as the Time Bandits.
Wow. That kind of sounds like Disney's live-action remake of Snow White, and then they say, don't worry, we'll just CGI them.
Yeah.
God.
But anyway, that's really the only negative thing I wanted to say. Like I said, if you want to watch Time Bandits, stick to the original Terry Gilliam movie from 1981. It has freaking Kenny Baker from Star Wars. It has freaking Commander Sark, the actor from Tron.
Oh, Commander Sark from Tron? Sweet.
Yeah. And and the voice and Tony J as God.
Matt, we've got to have Lord.
Return what you have stolen. Return the map. It will bring you great danger.
I'll say this. I mean, in a positive swing, like whereas you have the guy walking off the set. Meanwhile, on the set of James Gunn's Superman, I'll say this that really warmed my heart.
Oh my God, that movie looks like it's gonna be so good.
Okay, there's 2 cameos spotted on the set. You have the guy who played young Clark in the first movie, in like the teenage Clark in the Richard Donner. He makes a cameo, and so does Christopher Reeve's son. Christopher Reeve's son actually went up to James and the actor, I can't remember who's playing Superman, and gave them his blessing.
Yes,
he gave the film his blessing, and he said, I heard somewhere, I don't know where, that he had talked to the actor playing Superman, and he said, I feel like I'm talking to my dad right now.
Oh
so
I
know this movie is in good hands. I'm looking forward to Superman.
But there are going to be a lot of naysayers out there who'll talk smack about James Gunn, especially those tweets he made years ago that he has since apologized for.
That and the Snyder cultists are going to be like, not my Superman.
I mean, plus they're shooting this movie in Cleveland, where Jerry Siegel was born.
That works out. It's interesting too, because Superman was Canadian though, right? So why shouldn't they be shooting it in Canada?
Canada? What? No.
No, I heard somewhere that one of the creators of Superman was born and raised in Canada.
No, I think they're both American. They're Jewish immigrants, though.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Jewish immigrants raised in America, based on American ideals. Hell, I mean, Superman's origin is basically a sci-fi version of Moses.
Really is, yeah. Like I saw the guy who did the comic book course and pretty much compared Superman to Moses, and the dean was like, "Okay, your course is accredited. The comic books actually have relevance."
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I really want to see that. A lot of great movies coming out next year. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I'm really glad for Superman. I really want to see a coherent, good DC cinematic universe.
I mean, I do too. I mean, like that. Really looking forward to what they do with the Batman. Really, I mean, I heard somewhere, little rumor, Crypto might be in the movie.
Oh, no problem he's going to be in the movie.
Who is?
Crypto. I mean,
Yeah,
if you've seen
Superdog.
set shots, they showed Mr. Terrific holding a box of dog treats in one scene.
Can they somehow get The Rock to voice Crypto?
No!
I didn't see that movie.
No. Hell no. Speaking of super pets, though, Jumpa is making a return to the comics. Wonder Woman's pet kangaroo.
She had a pet kangaroo?
Yeah, in the earlier comics, Jumpas were a species of giant kangaroo that the Amazons on Paradise Island rode. And Jumpa became a character and the official pet of Wonder Woman. But in the Super Pets movie, they had to replace her with a giant pig.
Oh. Okay then.
Plus,
Dude Kane has a question for you, Huey. Thoughts on My Adventures with Superman?
Oh, I love the series so far, and it's a great take on Superman. And at least they acknowledge that it's in another separate universe. Like they acknowledge the multiverse.
I'll say this.
Also,
Before we do, Brock, let me just say, I am aware of the anime references they make on the show. And yes, I am aware that Supergirl looks like Android 18. You don't need to tell me. I know it's a cool tribute. I'm okay with that. I
read on a Twitter post that they say if they ever introduce Connor Kent Superboy, he's going to look like Trunks from the Cell Saga.
I'm okay with that. I'm totally cool with that. Yes, Brock.
The best part of that show? Want to know what it is?
What?
Oh, no.
Tomboy Lois Lane.
Lois is always a tomboy.
Actually, I'll say this with the new Superman movie. Not only am I getting Richard Donner vibes, I'm getting total Superman animated series vibes just from Lois Lane's outfit. That is right out of the cartoon.
I'm just getting Superman vibes in general. I mean, we're getting characters like Cat Grant. We're getting Jimmy Olsen, who's not a friggin' CIA agent who gets killed in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, that pissed me off.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. In Batman v Superman, remember the Marine who was with Lois?
That's dumb.
That was Jimmy Olsen. And they just shot him in the head.
The dorky friend of Superman.
See, now I'm glad Zack Snyder never did anything with Batman, because he probably would have had Robin shot in the head.
Well, he did say that in his universe, Batman could get raped in prison.
Yeah, no, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over.
One moment, please.
And we're finally going to get a proper live-action interpretation of Steve Lombard, the sports commentator for the Planet. The guy who likes to hit on Lois with the big mustache.
I mean, the only thing I'm concerned about is there too much in this? Is there too much where we are taking too much away from this being a Superman movie?
I've heard that it's going to be like a reverse Kingdom Come storyline, where all these superheroes, like, they're all corporate, but Superman comes in and teaches them that we don't need corporate sponsors in order to do the right thing.
So it's Civil War.
No. Civil War was government sponsored. This is corporate sponsored. Like big companies. Like, for instance, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, and Metamorpho are all wearing matching uniforms, and they all have the logo for Lord Industries, run by Maxwell Lord.
Oh, my Terrific comes in and says, "Before I save the day, this saving is brought to you by ExpressVPN."
No. I mean, they're like a superhero team that are funded by a corporation, Lord Tech, I think it's called. Anyway, Superman comes in and tells them, like, you don't need to have a big sponsor running you in order to be a hero. And basically, by the end of the movie, they'll probably wear like their own separate uniforms, except for Mr. Terrific, because his is ripped straight out of the comics.
I'm actually wondering if, like, because it's the same thing I did with Man of Steel. I'm gonna be looking for the Wayne Industries logo somewhere. I'm gonna be looking for Wayne Enterprises in there somewhere, because that'll confirm, okay, Batman's coming.
I'm just glad that we're finally gonna get a Daily Planet that has the huge spinning globe at the top.
Yeah, I haven't felt this vibe since. See, here's the thing though that I wonder is, I wonder if what we're gonna do with the music, because we probably are gonna get a new theme, but are we gonna get something more similar to Shirley Walker or John Williams? That's what I want to see, at least something similar.
That's a good question, honestly.
Like, even if James Gunn says, screw it, I'm using the theme from the Masters of the Universe movie. There's your Superman theme. Because I'm Masters of the Universe movie, I'm looking like, this is just the Superman theme.
Well, the composer for the movie is going to be John Murphy, who did, I think, a bunch of other James Gunn movies. And it was just announced today that the editor is going to be Jason Ballantyne, who also edited Watchmen and the fourth Planet of the Apes movie, as well as The Batman.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. The thing is, from what I heard, here's something I've been hearing. Little rumors. Like, Because apparently, supposedly, we were supposed to get, with the Superman, a different interpretation of Batman. We were going to get Brave and the Bold. I'm hearing tinkerings from Warner Brothers that to cut costs, they might scrap Brave and the Bold and just move it over, and or not even scrap, just scrap Brave and the Bold and just incorporate the Pattinson Batman.
Actually, that's not going to happen because Matt Reeves said that he wants to keep his universe separate from the main line, and James Gunn wishes to respect his wishes.
So what if they do a DC universe without Batman? That's the question. Are they even going to do Batman?
I doubt they're going to have. I mean, you ever heard of the Elseworlds, right?
Again, I'm not too big into comic lore.
Elseworlds is just the DC word for the multiverse. You know, like stuff like Injustice or Gotham by Gaslight, which is considered the first DC Elseworlds story.
So I guess the Flash movie would be part of that too.
The Flash is part of the DC EU, not the DC.
I know, but because of multiverse, it's possible.
No, I don't know. What I'm saying is that there are going to be separate universes, like Joker and the Batman and DC Universe.
So it's best that everything with Batman they're just going to keep on the side because they don't want to mess that up.
No, we are going to get a Batman in the DC Universe. He's just not going to be Robert Pattinson.
As long as they stay, like, I'll be honest, like, if they're going to go a bit lighter with Batman, keep it to at least, like, without the badness, the tone of Batman Forever, where it's both, yes, it's still a dark Batman, but you can still be lighthearted a little bit. That's sort of what I would do. Something very, because you know what, I'm going to be real, I know I might get a lot of flack for this. I miss the Schumacher days. I kind of do. I think it's coming because it's coming up on the 30th anniversary of Batman Forever next year. That was the first live-action Batman I saw in cinemas, and God, I'm old. And I kind of miss that. I miss that era.
Honestly, I miss the Tim Burton era.
Did you see The Flash yet, Huey?
I have not seen The Flash. I've seen clips.
The Flush. We call it The Flush.
The Flush. Yes, The Flush.
I
I'll
saw
say
that
this.
movie. It is literally one of the worst things I have ever experienced, period.
I'll say this. Keaton is the...
Watch it.
I know. Screw the rest of the movie. Keaton is the only reason to look at it because there are moments in that film I'm like, you know what? He's 70-something. And you know what? He still got it.
Speaking of Keaton, you guys gonna see Beetlejuice?
You know what's not? I'm about to commit blasphemy here, Huey. I've never seen the first one.
Oh, go see it then.
There are movies I still haven't seen. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen The Goonies.
You are going to review the episode of the animated series that's the King Kong parody.
I remember more of the cartoon. I watched the cartoon, and I remember the Universal Studios show. But that's really it. That's all I got.
Well, when you get a chance, watch the original Beetlejuice movie.
That's the thing. I'm thinking I might actually cover that episode when that movie comes out as sort of a tie-in. Because it'll give me a chance, because what I'll do is I'll obviously write the episode, but I'll go watch the first one, and I'll do all that just to get my sort of history log in there, but
right.
That's probably going to be the plan. I might do that as a Halloween special, and as well as another review I might do in October. That depends on time. I'm doing pretty good with Jurassic Park right now. I just, as you saw in the stream, just edited the next episode, and like just the audio portion. When I get back from Chief Fest, I'm going to edit the clips.
Right.
But Dominion's going to be a hell of a beast.
Oh boy! Speaking of which, I really hope that new Jurassic Park movie. It's not going to be connected to World, but that's just my opinion.
So here's what I've heard. It is basically Jurassic 7. It may not discuss the events. It may discuss briefly the events of the previous films. But I think they're just going in a different direction where they're going to tell more of the story in other parts of the world. I know Gareth Edwards is directing. David Kemp is writing the script. And they're filming right now in Thailand. In fact, I think they just finished filming in Thailand. And Scarlett Johansson's in it. And apparently she's a huge fan. So it's like, you know what? I have my hopes more on this than I did Dominion. Dominion, I really had I was interested, but I wasn't as hyped. The hype had died down. This one, I'm like, okay, let's see what you can do here.
You know, I've noticed that a pattern in, legacy trilogies, that the first movie is good, the second one is bad, and the third one is worse. I mean, we've seen it with Star Wars, Jurassic World, we've seen it with Ghostbusters, I think.
You know what? I didn't want... Frozen Empire was just a fun time. It was like a filler episode.
Okay, let me try again. Then. We've seen it with Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Halloween. We've seen it with the Halloween movie.
Oh, God! No, that is the prime example, because I loved Halloween Returns. Kills was awful, that I didn't even bother seeing ends.
Exactly. Same thing with the sequel trilogy and the Jurassic World movies. You see my point?
Yeah, I'll say this. Dominion is Rise of Skywalker levels of it. It is literally, I swear, bringing in Dachshund was literally somehow Dachshund Return. It is that level of no point.
Right, but I will say I feel like there is one series of movies that feels is unaffected by the legacy curse.
Which is?
Scream 5 and 6.
Okay, I'll say this. Would you believe I've never sat through any of those films? Because
I believe it.
I was exposed, first off, to Scary Movie, and I feel like I can't unsee Scary Movie.
That's fine. What I'm saying is that I feel like the Scream 5 and 6 escaped it because Scream 5 was simply good, but everyone agrees that Scream 6 was better.
Okay, I'll take your word. I've heard good things about Scream. By the way, Huey, here's a great question. Here's the thing. We're getting a lot of movies. I think there's going to be a somewhat revival of movies coming up. I think we're going to get good quality stuff coming up. I have a question. Thoughts on Shrek 5 coming out?
I don't care.
You're not into the Shrek hype. I get it.
No.
Whoa. Hey, guys. Don't you understand? Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
I'm going to say this. The one thing Shrek 5 has to do, they have to acknowledge the memes. You've gone this long, the memes have taken over the IP, you got to acknowledge it. Like, you don't have to do it verbatim, but if there's not some protest in far away with a sign that says Shrek is love, Shrek is life, then you've lost your audience. Like, you've got to acknowledge the memes.
I feel like we're entering a new era of bad movies, especially when it comes to Disney. In the 2010s, it was the remake era. I feel like the 2020s are going to be the sequel era.
Oh, yay! Back to direct-to-video sequels!
No. Sequels to old properties in theaters.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's sort of like that. I'll say this, though. I just saw it. Inside Out 2 is amazing.
I know, I heard it's going to cost $1 billion, but I'm just hoping that Disney learns the right lesson from this. Like, oh, look how good this movie does. We should start making good movies now instead of, oh, look how good this movie did. Let's just start making sequels from now on.
I mean, I've already seen that. Okay, Inside Out 2 is a good start. Moana 2, I'm not even going to go see because all I heard was they took the Disney Plus series they were planning and just cut it down to a movie.
Just like they did with Milo's Return to Atlantis.
And Tarzan and Jane, and Cinderella 2. Good Lord, that one sucks.
What? I am looking forward and hopeful for Elio.
Which one is that?
Elio is the Pixar movie coming out next year about the little kid with the eye patch being confused. He's been mistaken for the Earth's ambassador, and now he has to be the ambassador for Earth among these other different alien creatures.
I mean, to be fair, too, like, I know a lot of people hate it. I'm partial. I thought it was, out of all the movies, the funniest. I didn't mind Toy Story 4. Is it pointless? Yes. But is it funny? Is it decent? It's okay. It's funny.
I disagree. I'm sorry, man, but I disagree.
I mean...
Anyway, let's not be negative. We
Okay.
promised we'd be positive in this chat.
Yep, alright, so... Yeah, we got G-Fest coming up. Got a couple projects I'm working on. They are by the way, Huey, they are screening the 10th anniversary special on Friday at 1 o'clock, so you'll be on the big screen!
Awesome! I hope we get a lot more watchers because of this.
That's the thing, like, I'm hoping I get to the screening, because I'm going to be there at, like, 1 o'clock, so I have Brock there, like, Brock, get over there and record people's reactions, because I need that!
Oh, by the way, Brock, I'm sorry, I keep just calling. I'm just used to calling you Light Post. Brock, have you seen those Back to the Future fan films yet that I requested you review?
Not yet. Yep.
Okay, here's the thing. I requested Brock to review a duology of movies. They're each 3 parts long. And they're basically a crossover between Back to the Future and Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, shit. Okay, what?
The first movie, CJ is the main character. The second movie, it's Nico.
Okay, I'll watch that. I mean, here's the thing too, is like, I thought about doing another Back to the Future video, but what I want to do is like a let's talk on what I call the unofficial sequel trilogy, in what in my opinion is part 4, 5, and 6. Part 4 is the game, part 5 is the animated series, and part 6 is the ride.
I feel the animated series is not canon.
I mean, it's mid-canon. It's like, it makes no sense, but like, to make it an unofficial sequel trilogy, that's probably all we get. I am aware of the comics, which I have not read, but I heard the comics are good. But I don't count really like literature media as part of a franchise. Like, okay, I do count it as a franchise and as an expanded thing. But when it comes to creating, like, a trilogy, an unofficial thing, like an unintentional trilogy, I only count visual media, i.e. films and television. That's really where I'm at with that.
All right. Oh, by the way, I heard we're getting a 5th Men in Black movie, and Will Smith is in talks to reprise his role of Agent J.
Do we really? Okay, my
question is, though, why are people saying it's a 5th movie? We've only ever had 3 movies. So why are people saying
it was
the 4th movie? What?
There was a 4th one, but it was...
No, there wasn't.
Black International.
There was never... No. That sounds stupid. There was never a 4th one.
I see what you're doing, Huey. I see what you're doing.
Now I'm starting to understand everything.
I'll say this. I only have one condition at this point. Because my only issue with Men in... I'm not the biggest fan of it. I never really cared for the series. But I'll say one thing. Because the only issue I have is... it's Ghostbusters in space! And Sony, you know what? Listen, I know I'm feeding the hordes at this point. I want a Ghostbusters Men in Black crossover.
Men in Black is based off a comic book. You know that, right?
I know, but like Sony owns both. They both take place in New York. Men in Black meet the Ghostbusters. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say this again. Not Ghostbusters meet Men in Black. Ghostbusters meet Gargoyles. Ooh. Okay. That, maybe. If Disney can do it.
It makes the most sense. I mean, magical creatures, something having to deal with the supernatural. And I can see how it ends, too. They all team up, and it ends with the Gargoyles perched atop the Ghostbusters firehouse. They're in a scary pose, but in their hands, they're each carrying proton packs. It's it's just a new advertising thing we're setting up. It's temporary, though. What do you think? And then it pans up. We see the Gargoyles on top of the firehouse. They each have proton packs with a gun in their hands, and then you hear the theme song.
I don't know why. I would love to see the Gargoyles meet the Ninja Turtles.
That's honestly, I would too, but I feel like that's too obvious.
I mean, why don't we just get all the New York-based stuff in one movie? Gargoyles, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, the Avengers, Men in Black, get them all in one movie. King Kong dogs there too. Why not?
Technically, there was a crossover with Gargoyles and Spectacular Spider-Man, since both were created by Greg Weisman.
Wait, was there actually?
It was an audio play. They got most of the original voice actors back, and they did like a live table read at like one of the Gargoyle conventions.
Okay, well, in that case, hey Disney, you own that. You own Marvel. Where's my Spider-Man Gargoyles crossover?
There's a rights issue with that. I heard that the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon is still owned by Sony. So
I'm not talking about a cartoon. I'm talking about just make a comic or a story. You know.
I wouldn't mind that, honestly. I would like to see that story adapted into a comic.
And it'd be great, because imagine, like, oh my god, the reaction that J. Jonah Jameson would have. Parker, I need a picture of these new clowns. They're a bunch of gargoyles that dress like Batman. Haha.
Oh boy.
I don't know. That's what I want. I just want to see Jameson's reaction to gargoyles.
Yeah, me too.
No menaces in town.
Speaking of which, I feel like DC is really going to be an actual rival to Marvel this time. Marvel is starting to fizzle out, so I feel like this is a rebirth for DC movies. They've had a rebirth in the comics. Now it's time for a rebirth in cinemas.
Brock, your take on all this?
Movie.
Just that with characters like Spider-Man, you can relate to them, but Superman is the hero you strive to be like. That's why he's my favorite superhero. And I like the tagline for the movie. Superman in this new movie is kindness in a world that thinks kindness is old-fashioned.
That actually, yeah! Shit! Never thought of it that way. You know, that's gonna be cool. It's like, because listen, the world's gone to crap. Superman's here to say, guys, can we be nice? Nah, man, nice is outdated. Nobody does it anymore, bro.
Oh, damn it, now I had a cool idea.
Oh, what'd you have?
You know those ideas, like, what if Superman was a bad guy, that type of crap?
We've had that with Omni-Man, Homelander, Chancellor Superman from Injustice. I am sick and tired.
Whoa! Hold up!
Superman.
This isn't where it's gonna go. Trust me.
Oh, Brightburn. Let's not forget Brightburn.
Yeah, hold up.
All right, go on, buddy.
Same origin as Superman, but he doesn't become a superhero or a supervillain.
So he just is the dude.
Well, no, I'm getting there. He was the host of a little show, presenting kindness, helping people through a world uncertain times in a certain neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers was Superman the whole time!
Actually, there is a Elseworld story where Superman doesn't become a hero or a villain. He crash lands in the Amish country. Well, yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't use his powers for anything. He's just an Amish person. Wonder Woman encounters him and he's like, what you're doing is selfish. Not using your powers to help the greater good. And Superman's like, I don't care.
It's the Kryptonian hillbillies.
No, not hillbillies. Amish.
I thought
Amish and hillbillies are two different things.
We keep spending most of our lives in an Amish paradise.
We churn butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise.
Actually, it's funny because Deadwing Dork, he when he watched my 10th anniversary special, he then was inspired to make User's Paradise, and I've listened to it. It's so funny. It's so funny, but
sorry for interrupting, but Brock, I actually had my own Elseworld story for Superman. Yours is he becomes Mr. Rogers. Me? Well, in my opinion, I had a story where Superman, when he's a baby, he crash lands not on Kansas, but somewhere in Africa.
Ooh.
A place in Africa where there is a huge jutting rock structure. No, Spagna, non esiste,
I walked
just
right
saying-
into that.
Wakanda!
So yeah, Superman crashes in the Pride Lands, and he's raised by Simba and his family.
So when does Sora come in and say, "Yo, Clark, you
It's
got stuck in a timeline"?
But with
Never.
cats.
Never. I mean, this isn't the first time. I mean, there was a comic book where Superman crash landed in the Congo, and he was raised by gorillas.
So he's
That's
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
And Tarzan was basically lived Clark Kent's life.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Freaky Friday with Tarzan and Superman. And yes, I know they're making Freaky Friday 2. I don't care.
And of course, there's the famous Superman Red Sun, where he crashes in Soviet Union, Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine.
And there is one where he crash lands in England, and you're not going to believe who wrote that story. You want a hint?
C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, or
Frank Miller.
Matt Hill.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Now
What
go
did I
away,
do?
or I will fly away a second time.
Yes.
Please.
There's a British Superman Elseworld story that's written by John Cleese.
I'm gonna need a moment.
Oh god, this is gonna be like when he found out that James Gordon was voiced by friggin' Dick Van Dyke in Batman New Times.
Oh my god. Nobody told me that he wrote comics.
No, wait a minute. I changed. No, scratch that. This is like when he found out that Mark Hamill's playing the Joker in Batman New Times. Remember how speeches where you were then?
Oh yeah. Sorry, what was that again?
Hang on a second. Yeah, keep talking, guys.
I was just saying that him being speechless about John Cleese writing a Superman story is like when he was speechless when he found out that Joker was voiced by Mark Hamill in that fan film we reviewed, Batman New
There's
Times.
2 times.
Right.
Okay, guys. I actually gotta shut down the stream because I got a few things I gotta do tonight. So
No problem, man. Thanks
no
for
worries.
having me on. It was unexpected, but I enjoyed it.
Thanks for having me on.
no worries. So I just gotta end it very quickly. So Brock, give a quick little plug-in on what's happening.
All right. For starters, I have my the newest part for the latest episode comes out tomorrow. And so be sure to watch that and subscribe to my channel. I do Pandemic, which is before mentioned, independent family media, official Palooza that my friend does, which is everything official. You and You, or Scripted Unhitched and Uncut, where we both look through the worst films ever made, or we review 30, where we look at recently released films.
And I am the creator and reviewer of Huey's Animated Movie Reviews. There is going to be one more collaboration in the Huey Tumor Soul Saga that's being edited currently. I don't know how much longer it's going to be, but when it's ready, I'll let you guys know. I'm also still working on the King Kong audio drama. It's just, real life has gotten in the way. I need, more motivation to work on part 1. Also, yes, please check out my channel, subscribe, spread the word. And I'm working on a bunch of other things, like I'm working on fan fiction, I'm working on the King Kong audio drama, my review series. I'm just working on a lot of stuff in general, so please subscribe to my channel if you can. I'm not really good at this unscripted stuff. That's really all I've got to say.
All right, and of course, guys, come visit me at G-Fest this weekend, as well as Brock McGinnis. As well, thank you all so much for coming into the stream, and tune in for the trailer tomorrow for Friday for the Jurassic Park Legacy Reviews Part 2 with the announcement of when it comes out. Thank you all so much for watching. Super thanks to Honey Bear for monitoring the chat. She was asleep for a little bit. But until the next video, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms, Huey, and Brock signing off, and I will see you all at G-Fest. Take it easy, guys.
See you at the
Bye.
movie. See you at the movies. See you at the movies. Anime movies, that is.
Later.